I forgot to click the live button, so I wasn't actually live before. I was talking for a couple minutes, and then I realized I didn't go live. Dumageddon, it's a bar, and I don't have anything to talk about except I got a notification. I got my own notification. Regular guy, watch live. Just having a beer and chilling. I was at the Sunday market today, but after that, there's nothing to do. So I come here to have a beer, and I got this. What's this? StreamYard working again. Hey, Sam, I am. How you doing? FF Napals. It's been a while. I gotta say it. It's been a while. Still alive and kicking. Yeah, in noisy Dumageddon. Still alive and kicking, but I'm gonna be here for a few more months, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of Dudgy Dutch and go somewhere else. So it'll be interesting. Get the hell out of Dudgy Dutch. Probably head over to Dippy Dips. It's a clue. It's a hint. Dippy Dips. I don't want to say exactly what the name is.
He gets the ball down. He's in control. It's all about whether he got it over the one time.
Scotty, my friend said you shouldn't tell people where you're going, but I can't keep a secret, you know. Hey, Louis boy, Philly Willie, hey man, good to see you. Hello from Eagle Lake, Texas. Sounds like a beautiful place. I'd like to live there myself. Hey, I'm gonna try and keep up with the chats this time. You look stressed. So I'm always stressed. I'm stressed 24/7. Where the hell you been? I'm working on a vid, but the next vid's going to be about like if I leave the Philly Willie, where the hell am I going to go? So I'm going to talk about that. How many options are there? I think I got 8 options that are viable, and so I'm going to talk about them. One of them is even Kenya. Kenya is an option. Scotty the Honorable. Wow, thank you. How about the Czech? How about you check out Panama? Because I see Panama as kind of a dangerous place. Can you hear me okay? And because I see it as kind of a dangerous place, even if it's not, there's so many other options that it's not going to get to the top of the list. There's just no way. Yeah, it's weekend live stream. Hey, man. Oh, South Lippy boy, how you doing? Too wet outside down there? No, it's dry. It's bone dry. Yeah, that's the good thing. It's bone dry. How goes the weather? Cloudy. It's a beautiful day. It's cool, cloudy, no sun. No need to put on sunscreen. Scotty, Jim, how are you, man? White Wolf, hello, long time. It's been a while, yes. I'm trying to pump out a vid.
From Scotland.
Keep up, please. Thank you, Gravel. Yes, thank you for reminding me. You will go back to Mindanao. The dippiest of Sir Dippalots. That is the hint of where I'm going next. Dippy Dips. Come again. Nice to visit something different, but wouldn't return. I feel the same way. I was there. I didn't vlog it. I was taking a breather that time. Meeting a babe. Well, taking a breather. Let's just put it that way. And so I went there. Nothing is pulling me back to Kamigan. Yeah. You can see about how's life in Baby Rudy's treating him. Pretty good. I mean, no complaints. I mean, just chilling, I mean, at least I'm not married with 3 ungrateful brats at home, and I got to maintain a job that I hate just in order to pay the mortgage. At least I'm not that guy. My dad was that guy. Scotty ran into Glenn, World Touch Cafe. Oh, cool, man. Cool. Hell of a nice guy. Read fast. Talk fast. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, it's really good. I don't like when, like other vloggers, it's like, why bother typing something? It's going to take him 10 years before he reads it. I'm coming to the Philly Willie in December, Manila. Okay. Well, what part of Manila? Manila's like, there's 20 different parts of Manila. Do not come back to the hellhole, Canada. Good advice. I will follow your advice. Okay. That's all I got to say. Congo. Yes, I'll go to the Congo. Scotty, visiting Cuba. Oh, interesting. I got to check out I'm interested in cubes. Yeah. I might check out the visa there. Soli Souls. They still don't care. Yes. Maybe someday they'll care. I'm less than an hour from Vancouver, Canada right now. North? Are you north? Are you in Whistler right now? So high right now. Yes. Scotty boy, what do you think of Sick Grandpa? Yeah. Well, my buddy, my good buddy is in Davao. He's a big fan of Sick Grandpa. So he sends me like clips or something like that. Lucky you, it's pissing down. And oh, is it really? Oh, damn, man. Okay, well, good day to stay inside, I guess. Show us the Babe-A-Roonies. Yeah, I got a new haircut. Yeah, it's all men in here. I'll show you. And is it pretty chill place? Yep. Just got a haircut 2 days ago. I don't really like it, but it's not bad. You know, I've never had a haircut that actually suits me. Have you checked out General Loons? No, but that's definitely on my list because everybody I know who goes there has a great time. They love it. They want to live there. Yes. And they want to go back. Yeah. So, got keys. Yes. Tom's away. I was just hanging out with this guy in Valencia. And I left my keys in there with the light on and the battery died by the time I got back. We were hanging out for 4 hours. But it worked out. Everything worked out. 1,000 pesos later. Liberals are turning into communists in Canada. Yep. Hey. I'm happy because, you know, I tried to warn people 20 years ago, but nobody wanted to listen to Scotty Boy. What is new with Scotty Boy? That's a hell of a good question because I don't even know what the answer is myself. Oh, you're in Blaine. Okay. Just over the border. Glad you have come on. It's pissing down in Iloilo too. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised. So Subic, it's pissing. Iloilo, it's pissing. Here, it's dry. It could start raining later. I did bring my rain suit in case it rains and I got to get home. What's up, Scotty? Where you been, man? I'll see you in a few months. Hugna Bohol. Very cool, man. You're in Hugna. I almost lived there. Almost got married there. Yeah, September. Okay, soon. A lot of Cuban women working in the Texas strip clubs. That's pretty good. I wouldn't mind going to Texas and checking out those girls. Scotty, I'm in the Central Business Suite in Makati right now. Okay. Came back to the hotel, take a shower, and take a nap. Oh, okay. So I guess you're out partying, and now you're going to head home. Cool. How about Alberta, the future 51st state? Yeah, at least they're taking action in the right direction because, you know, it's a sinking ship. You know, like try to get off, you know, no matter what you do. Yeah, that's it. I can't say which part of Manila, but I'll be seeing Lobo, south of Manila. You been there? No, never even heard of Lobo before. Lobo. Why do you want to leave the Philly Willy? Well, I'll be making a whole video about it. Hello, Mr. Starbucks. Let's see what's up in the Doomy Dooms. A lot of babes walking around as usual. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. It's always good to look at some hot Babe-A-Roonies walking around. Are you still in Doomy Dooms? Yes. Yep. Yeah, here's Doomy Dooms. Yeah. As beautiful as can be. It's all men there except you. Yes. I'm the only not man here. Good to see you're doing well. Thank you, sir. Good old Taz. Maybe found yourself a maybe the one yet? No, but I was shocked because, oh man, one of my ex-girlfriends. Well, maybe I shouldn't say. Yeah, I saw her on the Tubi Tubes. I want to move out there near the beach, but you scared the hell out of me with that story about the 7 families. Oh, yeah. Well, that was 1735, but I really want to go there and check out, like, stand in the same spot where those people stood to avoid the wave all those years ago, 300 years ago. I love that. Scotty, hey, Lorenzo, finally moving back to the PH in September after 30 years. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. I guess you are like a native, you're a real Filipino, and then you went to Canada. Cool, man. Would you live around Bye. I would, yeah, but daydreaming Philippines? Yeah, if I met a girl there, it would have to be a girl there. There would have to be a girl there for me to go there. I wouldn't just go there by myself. Hey, good to see you from hey, beautiful Winnipeg. Cool, man. Are the rumors about like the mosquitoes in Winnipeg true? Like, hey, Mike, just watching and enjoying the chat. Hey, Mikey boy, good to see you. You appear to have gained some weight. Yeah, because I was pumping iron, and I found when I eat more, I make more gains with weights. Yeah, and then my friend, female friend, told me that I look better when I have a fuller face. And yeah, so okay, that was that. Yeah, 11 p.m. Oregon. Okay, cool. A bit late there. Ask the barber for the Tintin. Yes, pretty much. I just don't know what to do with my hair. I mean, it is what it is. I guess I'm just gonna grow it longer and then put it to the side. I guess I don't know. I'm one of those people. I'm just never satisfied. Have you seen Simi Boy walking around Duma? I've seen him in the Robinson parking lot, and we waved. I think he recognized me. Yeah, but never talked to him yet. Saturday night in Vancouver Island. Okay, cool. Vancouver Island, my favorite place. I don't want to live in Vancouver. I want to go to one of the islands. How did your immigration visit go last Monday? Oh, yes. It was, I'm not deported at the moment. Maybe next time. Hey, I'm kind of looking to be deported because it's so much of a comfort zone here, maybe I'm losing out on more experiences traveling around the world because I'm just so comfortable to stay here. So it's kind of like I'm excited to be deported if it happens. Scotty boy from Seychelles. Cool, man. Seychelles. Sounds like a beautiful place. Manny Pacquiao got a draw. Yes. I wasn't expecting because, his last fight was boring and he's lost he's lost what he had before. But went to the potluck park today with older guy, Filipino wife, Salem, Oregon. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Yeah, they can be crazy. Who can be crazy? What were we talking about? So have you met any girls this time since we last heard from you? I meet girls. It doesn't mean it's like a full-on relationship or anything. But have I met girls? Okay, I will answer your question directly. Have you met girls? Like past the salt? Just direct answer. Yes, I met girls. Just hang out downtown, and you're gonna meet a Babe Rooney. Where are you right now? And I know it's top secret, but where's the next destination? I'm not gonna say exactly the next destination, but I'm gonna give a clue, a hint. Okay, and the hint is the dippiest of Sir Diplots. Okay, that's where I'm going next. So can you think? If you know the different cities in the Philippines, the Dippy Dips, the dippiest of Sir Diplots, the Dipmeister General. Okay, that is the hint. Future Filipino, greetings from, I've heard Tagum is an amazing city. Interesting, you're from there, man. Really sad what happened to that girl. Some girl was, that's not a good example. She was stabbed, in her own home during a robbery. She was 19, had her whole life ahead of her. Pretty girl, Sophia something. Yeah, such a sad story. It happened there in Tagum. Upper class, and then 4 young boys robbed the house. She woke up, and they stabbed her. Maybe trying to do a slick back with the hair. Yeah, that might work actually. But I got to that might work. But I got to get longer hair because it just sticks straight up like an Asian guy. So it's got to grow longer and then maybe slick it back. Yeah. I actually like that look. My hair doesn't do it. It goes to the side easily. It doesn't go back. Is it true they may be getting rid of the e-travel? Yes, that's what I've heard. I didn't hear September, but you may be right. Yeah, beautiful but boring. Huh. Good morning from South Carolina. Hey, man. Good morning. It must be midnight for you. I've been all over the Philly. Only good spots are Boracay and Bantayan Island, but they're romantic places. There's 2 kinds of traveling: the solo dude and the romantic places. If you got a Babe Rooney, And Baraka and Bantayan are the romantic places. But where is a good place for the single guy? Thailand, thousands times better than Philippines. Get out of there. Cambodia, no good. Malaysia, no good. So you're a big fan of Thailand. Okay. But you realize, like, it's like spaghetti. You know, some people say it's the best food in the world and other people don't like it. But, you know, from a technical perspective, you're absolutely right? Thailand is better. But if you list up the pros and cons, all right, and then each pro and con has a value, right? Like, how valuable is it to meet any girl and expect that she's going to speak English? One big thing that's important to me is that I could just stay here for 3 years, right? So I can't do that in Thailand. So you got to realize, like, there's different values for each of the pros and cons. I mean, for me, like, they say the food is so great. I mean, you know, I have a pizza and I'm full, you know, like I'm not so picky about what I eat. You were asking about, yeah. What did you say about the mosquitoes there? Sorry, man. I gotta catch up to make it relevant. Okay. Do you know the American Veritas is now getting taxed on their Social Security? Everybody passed. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was part of the big bill. A lot of guys won't like that. At least though they got like the USD. Hey, Filipina, Scotty, tell Sylvia, the owner, I said hello. Miss playing darts at Sideways. Okay, well, how the hell did he know him? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. The owner, Sylvia. Is Sylvia here? Let's see. Is this Sylvia? Can you see Sylvia over there? Is that Sylvia in the brown? I don't know who is Sylvia. I'm not I'm not an expert here in Sideways. Happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday. Hey, Dino. I recently got trolled by Sick Grandpa. Oh, I saw that actually, yeah. I forgot what he actually told you about, but yes, I saw that. Yeah. But the good thing about Sick Grandpa is that he doesn't go too far. You know, some guys, they go too far, and then you're forced to fight back, and then things don't go well, you know. Is it easy extending your tourist visa? Very easy, yeah, incredibly easy. It's the easiest place in the world to extend your visa. They're in Asia anyway. Just go bald. Yeah. It doesn't suit me, though. That's the problem. My head doesn't, you know, like if you see a black guy, I don't know why bald always suits a black guy, no matter what their head shape is. If you're black, bald head suits you. I don't know what it is, right? But me, if I go bald, I don't think it's going to look good. What's on tap? Oh, they didn't have my favorite. I came here to get like a local, so I just got a Pilsy Wilsey. What's a good city for newbies in the Philly Willy? Depends what you're into, man. I mean, for me, I would recommend, if it's me, I'd probably feel more comfortable in Angeles. Yeah, get used to Angeles. Or, you know, if someone says Manila, tell them to go F themselves, okay? Because there's 20 different parts of Manila. So what part of Manila? And there would probably be Makati, I guess. Or if you're in Cebu, just be around Ayala Mall. What's good, Skitty Boy? Check out San Diego, Sacramento. Have you ever been to Cali? I've been there many times, yeah, because my aunt lived in Glendale, Los Angeles a long time ago. 3 years prison for arguing with Filipina. This is freaking ridiculous. And yeah, go F yourself to whoever is behind this, right? I mean, you're going to be a laughing stock. On the world stage, you know, this is ridiculous. 3 years for arguing with a Filipino. This is just freaking a joke. And I want to fight for this guy, actually. I want to fight for this guy. They say you're a tourist, stay out of it. No, go F yourself. Look, you got to be fair in this world. You know, like, that's not going to happen in America or Canada, right? And they shouldn't treat foreigners like that here. There's limits. You got to obey the rules, okay? But this is going way too freaking far, Philippines. And just like that, Trump made the Epstein list disappear. Did he? Okay. Yeah, I hear about this stuff, but I don't follow it because, you know, there's always like a story behind the story kind of thing, right? And you can never get to figure it out. Have you seen the P video about having an argument with a girl and just jump out of Filipino command or go to prison? Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I'm going to talk about that in my next vid. They can't do stuff like that. No. Yeah, Faber Rooney, hey, man. 225, hey, man. Damn. Well, thanks for being awake. Greetings from Canada. I'll be landing in Makati for a month in August. Maybe see you around if you're still there. Well, I'm not in Makati. I'm in Doomy Dooms. But good place to go. In a van by the river. Scotty, your hair is turning into Filipino. Yes. Just sticking straight up. I mean, I don't know. I don't freaking know. Look, I push it down and it sticks straight up again. Will you ever do another video with Anna? I'd like to. Let's put it that way. But I'd have to be in Tacloban. Excuse me, in order to reach her. Because she's out in the province there near Tacloban. Oh, Bellingham. Cool, man. Bellis Fair, my favorite mall to go to in America when I'm young. Hello, where are the Paperoonies? Yes, they're around. When one comes in, I'll let you know. Oh, good. Say they can be crazy mosquitoes. Yeah, that's just what I've heard. Dan Morgan, is that a Bellingham Southeast? Oh, no, in Washington State. Watching from Arlington, Texas. A lot of foreigners I meet here, like subscribers here. Where are you from? Texas. Where are you from? Texas. It's always, guys are always from Texas. Scotty, can you ask your American friends about the no tax pension? Okay, no idea what you're talking about, but if I bring it up, they'll know what it's about. Lisa's Simple Life in the Philippines. Wow, you're a hot Paperoonie, and it's good to see you here. Stream of Dreams. Hello, Lisa's Simple Life in the Philippines. Good to see you. Somebody knows Lisa. Been watching you several times during the past week. Do you ever actually hook up with a Paperoonie? Can you tell me which video it's in? Oh, man. I don't want to get into that. But the thing is, like I had a whole bunch of videos talking about the Paperoonies and the hookups and whatnot. And that was when I was in Korea before I'm coming here. And it was all the stick figures and all that stuff. And they were quite popular. The vids were quite popular. But then I came here and I ran out of stories. Or I thought I did anyway. But yeah, at the time I was new and I didn't know you could just hide it or unlist it. So I just deleted it. I could have downloaded it and kept it on my drive. Go ahead, like Angela's video because it does it. Yeah, that's true. That's one of the many reasons why I like Angelus. It's the action of Angelus. ODB. If you're a newbie, go to Cebu. Well, where in Cebu? You should go to the Ayala Mall area. Get an Airbnb near there. It's everything. Airport tourists, yes. And a lot of traffic too. But it's got everything. ODB. How many foreigners are in prison for arguing that we do not know about? Yeah, because we didn't know about that guy until the vlogger in the Polog was talking about him. Off topic, but I still can't understand why you prefer Filipinos over Korean girls. No, Koreans are great, but the problem is they don't want me, right? They don't want 47-year-old guy. Like when I was first in Korea, I was about 22 or something like that. And it was a long time ago. Plus, I was younger, so I got a lot of attention from the Paperoonies, the Korean Paperoonies there. But as I got older, I got less and less attention because I got older, but also because the country became more, women's rights kind of place. I don't know. Anyway. And so I got less attention, but it was fun while it lasted. I think it's 6,000 tax. Yes, is piecing off a lot of tourists and retirees that are leaving now. Yeah, and that's why I'm doing the next video is like, where would I go if I left the Philly Willy? That's the entire topic of the video. Yeah, because I want to have some plan. If I do go, I don't want to just be like, oh, now what should I do? I want to have everything already planned in place because I may take off from the Philly Willy. Our vloggers pretty much ignored the new rules, or as it put it, chill on YouTubers. They're ignoring the rules, 100%. And I hope they continue to ignore, and then we'll see the repercussions, and then the other vloggers will sort of follow the flow that the direction is going. Is there a fly problem at the bar or insect general problem? No, there's no flies here, but there are flies at a lot of other bars. So this bar is pretty good. The hair, yep. Yeah, I do the best I can. What is your all-time favorite Filipino dish? Do you have one yet? Well, my favorite fish, my favorite thing to eat is tuna. And so there's a tuna, like tuna sisig, this kind of thing. Anything with tuna in it. I thought about living in General Santos because that's the tuna capital of the Philly. For half a year, Makati is just the first month. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like a fun 6 months. I did that actually. Six cities in 6 months. That was before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic hit, I went back to Korea. Don't be like the foreigners. It's all fake. They think we stupid and laugh at us. How they swindle us. The women take your money and give. Yep, but the guys just got to stop giving the dough. And yeah, I was talking to someone who he's looking online, and I said, look online all you want. You know, there's no harm in it. You might find that gem, right? But just don't give anyone money. That's the one rule. A lot of tourists boycotting Philippines now. Yes, that is true. And a lot of it was that there's a lot of Korean tourists. And then when that one tourist got, in Angeles, what happened was it was all over the news in South Korea. And a lot of people, they won't come here anymore because that's just how Koreans are. What kind of bike do you like? I like a lot of different bikes. Any bike that allows me to stretch my legs. That's the bike I like. But maximum 150. I don't like a big, powerful bike. It's just something simple that gets me from A to B. Anna, that's your twin sister. Okay, now I know who you are. Okay. Did I meet you? Because I met her sister when I did a video at her house. Sister was there. Was that you? Maybe she has 5 sisters. I'm not sure. Virginia. Cool, man. Good old America. Hawaii. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to be American, but it just wasn't in the cards for Scotty Boy. My 3 top choices to move to the Philly Willy after watching your channel. Doomy Dooms, Angeles, and San Carlos. Any other 2 recommend? The top 5? Yeah, maybe like Davao. And because I don't know you personally, but Davao is a win. And then I would say, let's see, that's a tough one. Jimmy Dooms. Well, just have the top 4 there. I would add Davao because Davao is a good, like, fantastic city. Don't kiss and tell. Scotty, I must confess, when I feel lonely, I watch your videos. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's nice of you. So happy to see the New Mexico flag behind you. Okay. Cheers from Albuquerque. Where is that flag? Okay. The Asylum. Okay, what's this? We'll be alive someday. Are you bada bing, bada boom? Okay, very good. I think the guy you mentioned, no tax use, means the recent law that no longer taxes. Okay. I'm not privy to this info. It's all I'm like a fish out of water when I talk about like American stuff. Come test the water. It's Scotty. Hope you're well, mate. On call. Hello. It's true. Filipinos can easily throw you in jail. I'm sure they can. But the way P explained it, it's not that easy. But I mean, the guy in the Polog, I mean, it seemed easy for him. Scotty boy, maybe it's Mindanao thing, right? Hey, Brent. I want to see regular guy in Pattaya. I want to see me in Pattaya too. Yes. I went there like 2005 to 2015. Every time I had a break at school, right? As I was teaching in Korea, I always went to Pattaya. I was hooked on Pattaya. Yeah. And my coworker got me into Pattaya. Guatemala. I'm a bit wary. Oh, Peru. Maybe that's interesting. Peru. Just looking if it's raining. Do you ever plan to go back to Korea to visit? Oh, man. I would love to. Let's put it that way. I'd love to. I think I have 2 friends there still. At least one. I forgot who the other friend is. I counted 2 before. I was watching another YouTuber saying an American got arrested for catcalling a woman from a car. Yeah, but that sounds crazy too. Yeah, they got a thing called Safe Space Act. And I think, yeah, you're not allowed to really harass women. I mean, you can ask her on a date, but you can't do what that guy was doing. Catcalling her out of a car, following her, So, yeah, you got to obey the rules. Supposedly don't take effect till August 10th. Rojas City, seafood capital. Scotty, are you getting bored with Duma yet? Of course, of course. But I got to nail myself here for a little while longer because I just keep moving, you know. And but now I sort of signed a contract. I got some furniture. I got the Wi-Fi hooked up at home, right? So because of that, I should stick around a while, you know. Hey, Seth Flip, for your next beer or coffee. I'll have a beer, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see. Seth Flip, thanks, man. You were traveling a lot. What if you get a flat tire? What would you do? Good question, because it's very possible you get a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. But I circled twice. I know a lot of guys who did long trips around the Philippines, and no one ever got a flat tire. So it's just one of those things. I mean, you can't be prepared for everything. If you don't give LDR money, can she throw you in jail? Probably. I mean, it's the Philippines. This is nuts, man. Hey, Brent, man. A crafty beer, man. Jeez, yeah. Thanks. And I was asking him about craft beer when I got here, but they only have San Mig now. So that's a sort of a minus for Sideways Bar. Oh, there's nobody. Hey, miss, I'll get one more. Imagine, you know, she's a waitress and she's looking at yapping away to somebody, and I'm asking for a beer and she's ignoring Scotty Boyd. Imagine a waitress. She's so like fixated on this guy. Let me show you. Okay, see? It's the girl there behind the guy in the white shirt. That's the waitress. And, you know, how can she not see me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Sideways, come on, man. Up your game a little. Sideways. Hey, lady, I'll get one more beer. She's still ignoring me. Damn, man. Hey. I'm not going to ask her again. Why? I want to put you on camera. Hello. The waitress of the year. What do you think I want? What do you think I want?
You want some extra beer?
I want one more beer.
What else?
Well, maybe later I'll get some food, but just now one beer.
Okay.
Okay, is that okay? All right, thanks. Okay, here we go. Steve-O, there's laws that type of behavior. What do you think less tourists are going? Why do you think? Well, number one, it was that Korean guy who got murdered. You know, I don't want to say the word. And so that was a huge thing because I think Koreans are number one. Is it number one or is it Chinese are number one for tourists? And so Koreans are very like in a bubble, right? Like if one thing happens, just like the guy who got murdered, it goes online, it makes big press. The Philippines, if one was murdered in the Philippines, and then everyone wants to cancel their ticket, cancel their plans. Yeah, and it'll take a while before they come back. Scotty Gio says he doesn't mind if you hook up with his ex. How about you? Oh, I reached out to Maya to do a collab. Thank you so much.
Are you looking on Facebook, sir?
Yes, on YouTube. Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. No, but the guy said you're so cute. Can I put you on?
Who's that?
Just wave, just wave. Yeah, what's your name anyway?
Gretch.
And then what bar is this?
Sideways Sports Bar.
And it's the best bar in the Duma?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, Gio, no, I reached out to Maya, but she didn't seem interested. So, I mean, what can I do, right? Yeah. I reached out twice. Do you know any folks who moved to the Philippines that work an online job? I know one younger guy, but most of the guys I've met, they're American Army. And then for some reason, they get money every month, whether they're retired or they're injured or something. I rode 350 stroke Yamaha from Michigan to Oregon back in 71. Oh, okay. The good old days, man. Yeah, the good old days. Imagine 1950 to 1990, I would say, were like the good old days. Maybe even up to 2000. Tim K sold his platform for bucks and checked out to. Is he in Hawaii? Okay, so Tim K's in Hawaii. I keep hearing he's in different places. Are you thinking of heading there too? Oh no. I'm not an Americano, so like, what could I even do there? Are you sure he's in Hawaii? Damn, because his hometown is in somewhere in California, so I would assume he'd go where he's familiar. Hey, David, good to see you, man. Long-time viewer. Let's see. I ended up leaving the PH earlier this year. Okay. The younger generation of women are becoming westernized. Okay, yes. I'll be heading to Vietnam by the end of the year. But they're westernized there too, right? So going to Vietnam is not necessarily the answer, but a lot of it really is where do you vibe, you know? Like you as a human, right, Adam, you give off vibrations and the place you're at gives off vibrations. So that's why a lot of people love that place. And another guy, he hates that place. They just don't have the vibrations. Yeah, but my buddy's been there for, I think, 6 years. He's been teaching English there in Vietnam, and he loves it. He says he'll never go home. Is the holy smoke legal in the Philippines? It's not. No, it's very illegal. Probably 20 years if you get caught with it. There was one wife turned in her husband for growing it. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the women folk, man. Why do you think less tourists are going to the Philippines now? Brian? Yeah, well, number one, it's the Korean situations. There's a whole bunch of people who canceled their plans to come here. And number two, I could say that there is a lot more competition from other countries that, you know, it makes more sense. And they don't have to worry about the visa because they're coming for a month. There's 2 weeks, right? So they don't care about the long-term visa. But if you're a long-termer, Philippines is still probably the best choice because of the visa and the English. Yeah, but why are they not coming? I would say 90% is because of what happened to that Korean guy in Angeles City. Games from bye-bye. Cool, going on a trip to Vietnam. We'll be come to Cebu when I get back. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's that thing there called? There's some nighttime cafe, no, outside, whatever it's called, market. How are you getting by without being as active as YouTube? Well, I talked about this on my last video, but yeah, I still got pesos coming in from the library of videos from the past. I still get about 20,000 views a month. Thanks for Davao recommendation number 4. Would Malai be an easy number 5? When I went there before, it was always short stays. And I got to say, I loved it. I fell in love with it when I was there. But then when I actually lived there, what happened was I realized, oh, crap, this is not a good place for a single guy like Scotty Boy, right? And so that's that. I took a bus to CDO, Cagayan de Oro, and it just vibed with me. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the action I need, right, in CDO. But I know a single guy who lives in Malaybalay. He lives by himself, and he's happy there in Malaybalay. So different vibes, man. There's only one real way is get here and, you know, spend some time in a place. Is this really live? How's the heat there? It's really cool today. Yeah, it's overcast. It's windy. Good day. Can you harass a cat from a car? Yeah, a cat? Well, it's the Philippines, so probably you'll be in jail for that too. Tons of beautiful baby-roonies. Okay, but the question is, do they like you? You know, it's like Korea. There's a lot of beautiful girls, but they don't like you, right? And so, like, there's a bar in Itaewon in the middle of Seoul, and there's a bar like for black people, for black guys. Okay, it's like a bar for black guys, but girls go in there. So if you're a black guy, you know that the girls in there are into the black guys, right? But if a black guy's just walking around outside, he's not going to get any attention from the girls. Have you visited Davao City? Yes, I've been there several times. Yeah, Davao is a good city. Absolutely nothing wrong with Davao. The story is called Blackmail. She wants money. I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, she wants, was it 3 million won to drop the charges on that guy who's been in jail in Mindanao for 3 years? I'm like, Judge, can you not freaking see? Like, are you so? Can you not freaking see that this is blackmail? Like, come on, I don't want to see the S word, STU word, but give me a freaking break. This pisses me off. How much is the beer there? I don't know. I didn't ask, but I'm going to assume it's. I always feel like if I ask, it looks like I'm cheap, even though I am. I don't want to look like I'm cheap to the Bebarunas, right? But I'm going to guess it's 85 pesos. It's the usual price for a San Miguel in a bar. I missed a Korean rent-a-girlfriend in Guam. The Korean girls in Guam? Oh, 88. Cool, man. Yeah, the good old days, man. 88. That was the good old days. How much is that beer? I think it's 85 pesos. I have to be honest. If people are saying that less tourists are choosing the Philippines, I think that's good. Yes. Yeah, well, the fewer the better, but why do you say that specifically? Do you want less tourists here, or do you want the Filipinos to be more impoverished? Because the poorer they are, the babes, the more they want the Great David. Hey, Brian, thanks. I'll have a swivy whiff before I read. 1 second. Because when you talk a lot, your mouth gets dry. If you had unlimited income, where would you live beside the Philly Willy? That's a hell of a good question. If I had unlimited income, I probably, to be honest, I'd probably live in Vancouver. Because that's my, where I was born and raised. That's really my home on planet Earth, right? And where would you live? Yeah, I'd probably live, here. And I'd probably live Philippines, Thailand, but mostly I'd probably spend, if I had more money, probably spend 6 months a year in Vancouver. I mean, my whole family's there. Hey, streams, invisible, yep, pretty much. Music is too clear. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm going to get copyrighted, damn. Has the monsoon hit there yet? The monsoon, I think it skipped over, but we got the remnants and we got a bunch of rain for like a week. Don't argue with your waitress. She's giving you a warning. Okay, very good. Because his name is Anaconda, yes. She's trying to take it from him sideways. If you'd like the manager to get you a beer, the waitress will get embarrassed. King of service and hospitality. Yeah, that's what the Philippines is known for. Throw the bottle on the ground. Yes, that would be good. That would go over well. She's one girl. Got to call her name and tip. Yeah, okay. Well, what if you're in Jollibee and the cashier is good customer service? Do you tip her too? I mean, I don't like, the thing with tipping is I don't like we tip some people, but we don't tip other people, right? I think just tip everybody. I mean, tip everybody on planet Earth. That's what I think when it comes to tips. Cute waitress. Yeah, she's a cutie. Yeah. I think she's into the guy in the white shirt. I think she's down with that guy. Tourism down everywhere. Oh, is it? Okay. It's not just the Philly Willy. I wish the headline would say that. Economy blows. Yeah. Well, when the economy blows, the girls go to Angeles. There's an influx of Bebarunis in Angeles. 6 years old in a few days. Happy birthday. The countdown begins to be retired in the Philippines. I'm thinking about Iloilo. Yeah, my buddy Chad Foster was just there. And then Big World Cinema was also just there. So it was like a double whammy. But it's more of... let's put it this way. The city was planned, the city was planned for families. Okay, so if you're just a single guy going there looking for a Bebaruni, but my good friend, that's actually, he's single, but that's his favorite place to live, so. Privacy violation, yes. The lady seems nice. I hope you are well there. Yes, thank you. Enrico, thank you, sir. Thicker than a Snickers, yes. Better get caught up on the, I thought Chad Foster works online. No, he's a full-time YouTuber. He might work online, but I'm not aware of it. But I just know he does YouTube. I do the Davao City after. Okay, so you're going to Manila. Okay. Cebu, Davao. Okay, that's good, that's good. Mr. Canlaon. Oh, yeah, you're Mr. Canlaon. Yeah, cool. That's, I think you're smart. Yes. What's the last thing Maya said to Gio before he left? I'm not sure. I'm not friends with either of them. Well, that's kind of a weird question. People in Latin America are more genuine, easier visas. I'm just worried about the, how do you say, the safety, I guess you'd say. Chinese and Indians. Yeah, Asia now caters. Yeah, that's true. I think there's more whiteys going to like Colombia. I don't know what to make of it. I'm just so comfortable here. It's hard to leave. Why is it expensive? Not worth it? That's what I think. Yes. As a regular, that tips. The staff usually fight to serve me. My wife has now learned the value of tipping and loves the good service. Okay. But you realize that you're tipping some people and not tipping other people. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, it's hard to argue that somebody wouldn't want free money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way it should be is that if you get good service, the customer will come back, and then you can keep your job, right? But when it comes to tipping, there's a path, and look what happened in America. It's like now they don't pay them anything. They completely 100% depend on tips. And in Canada, it's sort of mandatory to tip. It's almost illegal to not tip. But it didn't start out that way. It moved in that direction. It's just like lift them up, pay the price with the Baby-Roonies. It's like they get so adjusted to this high level. And I knew a waitress when I went to school there back 2013. And I said, so how do you like being a waitress? And she's like, the tips are good. And I'm thinking, like, I don't like that. You know, it's like, oh, when people give you free money, you're happy. Oh, wow, what a shocker. You know, like, I don't like that. You know, so, I mean, I say tip everybody. You know, I mean, the barista, the cashier at Jollibee. I mean, just tip everybody, right? I don't like the idea that you just tip some people, and then it moves in that direction where, like, a waitress in Los Angeles is making more money than a registered nurse with $100,000 in student loans. Yeah. Scotty, have you ever Only Pans Bakery in Angeles? Oh, Only Pans. No, I just heard about that on a recent video. I forgot what the video was. Who vlogged it? Yeah, but Only Pans. Did you drop out of seminary before you went to South Korea? Seminary. I don't know. Hi, Dan. I agree on the vibes thing. I felt it immediately when I got here. Yeah. I got off the ferry, Batayan. That's vibes. Yeah. He went from Cebu, like crazy Cebu. He got to Bantayan. This is Haydn. And when he drove his bike off the ferry, he said he felt home right away. And that's the vibes thing, you know? But he had a hot Baby-Rooney with him. It makes a huge difference in Bantayan because it's a romantic place. And like I said, there's two kinds of travel locations, okay? The romantic place and the solo guy. You think that some channels like Filipino are scripted by men? Some kind of, I would bet my money would be on yes, it's scripted by a guy. But I like her because I don't like the accent, but she doesn't have any accent. It's the Chinese. They kick a lot of them out of money laundering reasons. The Chinese also. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was, what was it? The Pogo? Yeah, Pogos. They got kicked out. So that has something to do with it too. Do you believe in fate? John from Hawaii. Oh, do I believe in fate? Well, I don't know. I believe in the laws of nature. I don't know. I'd never really thought much about fates. You'd have to be more specific, maybe. After COVID, guys flocked to the Philippines and found out the majority of Filipino women are only interested in taking from you. It all starts at the airport. Yeah. The whole online thing is like, one girl was getting, because I know this because I talked to the girls on the dating sites. It's like they know someone who met a guy online and he was sending them money and then word spread like wildfire because there's so many places where it's just really hard, like in the province, really hard to get pesos, really hard to earn money, really hard to get jobs there. And then, oh shit, she's getting 50,000 pesos from this guy in Norway. Oh, I'm going to go online and I'm going to find my guy who's going to send me money. And guy number 2 sends money. And then word spreads 100% more, you know? What happened with Tim K? His channel's gone. He sold his channel and he moved back to America. Rojas Night Market. Okay, cool. I'm sure there's a lot of babes there. Colombian girls have explosive tempers. You won't die slowly. Okay, you'll die quickly. So, yeah, Colombian babe-a-roonies. I don't know. Is there an age gap thing there, or do I got to get a 47-year-old grandma? Hey, UC Sims getting average? Yep. Yeah. Oh, he's probably getting 500,000 pesos, 10,000 US dollars a month. Colombian women love US. They do speak Spanish, though. They only speak Spanish, I've heard, yeah. So you got to study Spanish if you plan to live there, because they do have a good visa. Scotty, good to see you. Vloggy boy, good to see you, man. I'll meet you someday. I'm in Butuan City. I missed Tumigiri and Dawa, just more to do. Yeah, Butuan's very one-dimensional, and life really centers around that SM Mall, at least when I'm there. But I don't know. I wouldn't even feel comfortable like hiking around Butuan because they got the NP, whatever it's called. But the Dougster channel. Oh, are you a Butuan vlogger? I might subscribe to you because I have like an affinity for Butuan, you know? Because for some reasons. But Butuan, it's just not really the best city. But I mean, vibe-wise, I like it. Will Scotty ever find a keeper? I'm hoping so. Maybe not the perfect babe-a-rooney, but it's all about timing, you know? Right place at the right time. I drove from Phoenix, Arizona to Vancouver last week. Oh, the hell, man. That's a long drive. Cool. Not Colombia. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say. Are the two Colombias? I'm on Guam. Raining like hell here now. Maybe more to come your way. Okay. Just got to stay inside if it's raining, right? When I said blackmail, I meant the Epstein files. Okay. To be honest, I'm not an expert when it comes to, I hear a lot on the YouTube about Epstein files, but I'm not an expert on exactly what's going on. Have a few on me. Hey, Mikey boy. Thanks, man. Hey, I'll have a swibby whips anyway, but I'm not done this one yet. But thanks, Mikey boy. Oh, clear out my throat. Thank you, Mike. Thanks, man. I have a few on me. I will. Hi, Scotty. Jeff from Langley. Cool, man. Cool. Good old Langley. I used to deliver mattresses there with Sleep Country Canada. I have tipped in Jollibee. They can't take tips in SM department stores. You've tipped in Jollibee. Is it one of those ones where it's like the George Costanza thing where they got a tip jar and you put money in and maybe they don't see it, and then George Costanza, nobody saw him put the tip in, so he tried to take the tip out and then they saw him. Yeah, I love George. Cheers from Bantayan. Okay, cool. Wow, a small island and there's 2 guys in here from Bantayan. Beer is 60 pesos here. Hey, if I met a hot babe-a-rooney and she was willing to live in Bantayan, because it's hard to get a girl out of her hometown, I would live in Bantayan. I really would. I loved it there. I mean, zero bad things to say about Bantayan. Are prices high now in the Philippines, like before? Or do you think Vietnam is cheaper than the Philippines? I think Vietnam is cheaper, much cheaper. I think it's cheaper. The food budget will be cheaper. The accommodations will be cheaper. The transportation may be cheaper, depending on how you're getting around. But on top of cheaper, you're going to get a higher quality. You're actually going to pay for what you're getting, unlike the Philippines, which is overpriced, under-deliver. It's like you could have the Philippine national flag up here, below, overcharge, under-deliver. That's the national motto of the Philippines. And we'll lock your ass up if you argue with a Filipino. We'll lock your ass up if a Filipino just simply says you had an argument. Man, I've been following you for 2 years. I'm just happy you're living a freedom dreams in the Philippines, leaving the rat race. Well, I hope you come here too, Mr. Ramses. Hi from Makati. Maybe it's good to live in Makati. Maybe I want to live in Makati, but maybe there's no real cheap places in Makati. My rent is 8,000 pesos. I don't think I could get that in Makati. Hi, my man. Hey, cute. Okay, that's a good name. Hey, from Canada, Okanagan. I love the Okanagan, man. That's one place I would want to live if I could afford it. When is your next video? I'm working on it. It's one of those ones. Some videos you can pop out really quick, like my last video I did, the Q&A. Those are really easy to do. You can work on it and finish it and upload it all in one day, right? And the one I'm doing now is like there's a lot of trial and error. Like I talk about some stuff and then realize, maybe that's not right. So I take it out and then it's trial and error and you edit. It's a work in progress. So yeah, the next video is going to be about if I leave the Philly Willy, where the hell is Scotty Boy going to go? Drink a cold one for me. Hey, the Dougster, man. Hey, Swibby Wibs, my good man. The Dougster. Douglas is actually my middle name. Is that Dumagetti? It's Dumagetti. Yes, it's Dumagetti. Hey, Honey Bunny. Thanks again for finding me an apartment. I feel so much better. Hey, man. Yeah. I hope the new one doesn't have freaking mushrooms. I mean, the Philly Willy, man. Mushrooms. But no, you got a good place there. And I'll probably join you there because they do month by month. So it'll be convenient to stay there. I stayed there for a month like 2 years ago. But I was on the first floor. Honey Bunny. Yes, the famous Honey Bunny. The rain in Manila the last 3 days has been insane. Yeah. Stay at home weather, man. What can you say? You got Geo in this live anywhere? Geo. Hey, Brian, by the way. No, but I want to go up to Bacolod and I guess have an interview with Geo. If you're bored, like it's a 5-hour freaking drive though, so it's a long way. Why tip the waiter that brought the food and not tip the chef and the cook? Yeah, well, why not tip the guy who brought the food into the store? And then why not tip the driver of the guy who delivered that food? I mean, this goes on. I don't like that they just tip. I'm going to tip that person, but I'm not going to tip that person and that person. I talked to a waiter one time. Why don't they tip the chef? And it's, the chef makes more money than me. Is it? Yeah, but he's the one who made the food. If it wasn't good, then I wouldn't be tipping you. But in Canada, you got to tip even if the food sucks. I mean, I understand. You leave a good tip and it makes you feel good. Hey, you could leave a 10,000 peso tip. They would be happy. I would feel good that they're happy. But it's just, you got to think like, yeah, I watch Big World Cinema. I love his sarcastic too. Yeah, he's a kind of a different vlogger. Yeah, I like his presentation. Quiet the tipping. Raise them up and pay the price. It includes waitresses, not only babaroonies. In the U.S., they get pissy if you don't tip. I know. Yeah, like waitresses make more than these people who have a $100,000 student loan. The bar, I mean, why bother studying anything? Just be a waitress. The bar girls are so used to the high prices. Yeah. But when AI comes around and all these girls are losing their jobs in the call centers, they'll have no choice but to go to Angelus. And it'll be 50 pesos a round by but supply and demand. In the US, they get pissy. Yep. From what I've seen, Adam, tipping at a restaurant, it gets shared with the team, but they don't care about you. It's like, oh, I got all this tip money. Who the hell gave it to you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the customers. If I'm trying to incentive good service, I think that don't share the tip with the lazy waitress. Yeah, just slip it into her pocket or down her bra, or maybe you want to be a little more respectful. TIP is an acronym to ensure proper service. Depends on situation. Yep. Tipping in the U.S. Well, because it's at the end of the road there. It didn't start out that way. OnlyPans, yes, that's the name of clever name. I admit it. Chinese tourists, because I'm all about like marketing. Like that is a good name. Chinese don't tip, and they get treated better than Westerners that do tip. So stop the tipping. Why is that? Maybe they're expecting a tip from the Chinese guy. Maybe good service equals good tip. If you're a repeat customer, because the tip comes up at the end, right? Lousy service, less than regular expected tip. Reward good customer service. If you are a regular there, yeah, I could understand that. You got to think ROI, right? Tip doesn't always mean ROI, but it can mean a good ROI. It can. So in that case, if there is a good ROI, then it would be justifiable. Like I'll give her a tip because she was on the screen here. Yeah, in America, go to Starbucks, they push a button for coffee, they expect $2. Are they expecting a tip too? Yeah, I remember when I went home, I went to a smoothie place and it was like on the card, using my debit card. It's like, do you want to leave a 20% tip? I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is a freaking, like, I got to stand around. There's nobody, like, I'm not sitting down and having them bring me the smoothie and then checking up on me. Hey, wait, before I read, I'll have a swibby whips, my good man, and thank you. Glad to see you on a live, the Nest AI. Okay, fantastic. Okay, thank you. The great Al Sadler has spoken. Let's see here. What is your take on the law about if you argue with a family and she files for mental abuse? You got to know the girl. I mean, in that situation there, she had a nutcase girlfriend and he knew she was nuts. And so he moved 10 kilometers away. If you're in that situation, I mean, the lesson we can learn is like, get the hell out of the island. Like, get as far away from that bee as you possibly can. Yeah, just call it to take the L and get the hell out of Dodge. I think you missed the Geo Maya joke. What is the last thing Maya said when they broke up? I agree about the idea of a good husband, but I can, in effect, if you interacted, I discussed with locals family and they said a Scotty B quote. Yeah, well, the thing is, at the end of the day, you leave a good tip. Okay. You could say now you've raised the bar for everybody else, right? Now you're taking a step down that path that America is now on, where tips are insane. It feels good. I admit it feels good to make someone feel good. I mean, if I was Bill Gates, I would love to go around, give all these homeless people, they're hopeless, basically, like 1,000 pesos or 10,000, even 100,000, or even buy them a house. I mean, why not? It feels good to make someone else feel good. But yeah, you got to think about like the bigger picture. I mean, I do anyway. The thing is, just stop. Gossip is survival tool in the flippy flips. Well, they're bored, they got nothing to do, so they gossip. And it's like, I'm talking to like, no one likes the gossiping, but then they all do it. Hey, I'm one of them. I like gossip. All of Overstay Panays now have a YouTube channel and getting Overstay Panays? Getting gifts. Yep. I like my new favorite Filipina vlogger is Filipina Bumshell. Okay. She's a hottie. I'd like to meet her. But it seems like Colombia, the one are drugging foreigners. Let's hope that doesn't start up in the Phils. I don't think they have the capability to drug foreigners, but I could see it happening there. And that's the thing. It's like, that's the thing when it comes to that Spanish area from Costa Rica down. It's like, I don't feel safe there. It's just not my comfort zone. But then you got some expats who are comfortable in Brazil, Let's be the honorable scoundrel. How's the Bergy Berg running? Beautifully, man, beautifully. If you have a Bergman, like the only thing I don't like is like, it's hard to put the key in the keyhole. It's like, if it's not exactly at the 90% angle, it doesn't go in. It's like 91%, it doesn't go in. It's like, it's got to be exactly in before the key goes in. Sometimes it's annoying. When are you going to Cebu again? Looks like I'm going there. Well, when I leave here, Dimmy Dims, it's possible I go to Cebu. I mean, I hate to admit it. It's sort of like the default place, but I don't know. I plan to be going to the dippiest of Sir Diplomats. Tourists are down everywhere in Asia. Most tourists in Asia are Chinese and they're shambles. Their economy really bad. I think the whole world's headed towards a shit show, so it's going to be interesting. Just lock yourself in your living room and watch the shit show on the news. No tipping at McDonald's? Well, we should. I mean, why not? Tip everybody. Scotty, have you been to Davao City? Yes, I've been there several times. Yeah. Davao is a good city. I mean, there's absolutely zero wrong with Davao. It's a good city. I just put the tip in her hand to Jollibee and say, keep it. Hey, that would make her happy. You mean you put your phone number on the bill and then give it to her? I mean, come on. Be honest here, my good man. Have you watched the British expat that has a wife and a young son who also has a house? No. Maybe if you tell me the location, it would ring a bell. You said invest in millions. Finding the area you vibe is 100% or is 100. The right lady will come when you're vibing. Yeah. I'm a big believer in vibrations. Giordano, I'm in Cebu, Vivian Hotel. Hey, cool, man. Cool. The great Giordano, good to see you. You pumping out the bids or what's going on there? You're just focusing on the paper Roonies for now? Philippines is cooked. People are friendly, but government seems to hate Whitey. Yep, they're not down. They're increasing this fee that they shouldn't even have. They're increasing this fee. It's like, how about get rid of this fee and just make everything more efficient? And it's like, oh, well, because we're in the Philippines. Vivian's, okay? I'll head there and I will knock on your door, my good man. Couldn't you move to Bantayan and meet a girl, maybe in church or something? Yeah. Bantayan is interesting. Yeah, I'm down with Bantayan. That's for sure. Yeah. But it'd be boring until I actually met the Babe Rooney, you know? But I would join church if I thought I could meet a Babe Rooney there. They'd like for single male, but you have to know where to go. But for every woman, there is a 10-old geezers offering to pay your bills. Yeah, Bantayan's pretty cool. Are you going to stay in Duma for the rest of the year, Scotty? No. I'm just here for, what's it now? July? No, I'll be here till like September or something like that. A few more months. I got to give, because now is, I got to give 30 days notice when I leave. So the dippiest of Sir Dipolots. Okay, Columbia first to the city of the United States. First to the, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I will probably forget this, but I do appreciate it. Cambodia is a good option, I hear. Yes, but they use American dollars, so it's not good because the American dollar is so strong that if you go there, you got to convert your money to American. It's like you're going to get chump change. Hello, sir. I'm from Panabo. Hey, Panabo. I was thinking about living in Panabo because I did like Panabo. Very friendly people there. I was there for like basically 18 hours in Panabo, and I loved it. Really different vibe there. Yeah, that's Panabo, man. But no airport or anything like that. So it's like you got to go down to Davao, and then you can get anywhere from Davao, right? But Panabo, yeah, I'm sure probably cheap to rent an apartment there. The P and Galay, both in Dumaguete, have growing channels. Oh yeah, big time. Yep. Argentina is best country in South America to live in. Argentina? Okay, I'll keep it in mind, Argentina. Yeah. I got a buddy in Uruguay. Not a buddy, an acquaintance in Uruguay. Yeah. South America, man. Just study Spanish, and then all of South America is your oyster. Cultures in the Philippines, you will not find a legit woman. Yeah, but I think a lot of guys aren't simping anymore because they just got sick of it. They just got too many girls were expecting. By the way, my true name is Sir Precious May Radin Espinoza. Well, maybe I'll bump into you next time I'm in your great city there, Panabo. It's a great city. I do love it. I do love Panabo. Yeah. Hopefully I'll bump into the great name, Sir Precious May. Okay. I'll look for the great Precious May. Great city, by the way. The story about foreigner in jail, Varga's wife, and can get up to $2 million is scary. Yes, it is scary. Yeah, very scary. Very scary. How is that woman proving it, other than just making a claim? And since the guy moved 10 kilometers away, I doubt he was harassing the woman, you know? It was the woman who was a nutcase harassing him, and that's why he moved away. If he was the harasser, he wouldn't have moved away. Want to tip at Subway now? Of course. Yeah, just tip everybody. I mean, tip the police officer, tip everyone. Are you bored in the Philippines? And look, you get paid to do a job, and you do that job the best you can so that you can get that. That's the way working is supposed to work. Are you bored in the Philippines and want to move to another country like Thailand? No, but I want to back up in case I get deported because, you know, as a vlogger, you could get deported. Like, just like someone could file a complaint and say, you know, I harassed her, you know, now I gotta get deported. I have a fiesta almost every week here in Bantayan, hundreds of single women. The options, cool. I'm down with that. 50 pesos a round. That's where things are going in Angeles. Watch the beautiful, extreme talented family. What's this? The Franz Rhythm Band on YouTube. Are they on TikTok? I think I've seen them on TikTok. Oh, the great Anna's here. Hey, Anna, do you mind if I have a... She does not drink, but do you mind if I have a swivy whip for the great Anna? Good to see you on A Live. I hope everything is going well with you there in Doomy Dooms. Yes, everything is going well. I hope everything is going good there in... I forgot where you're from. I'll just say Tacloban. Hip, hip, hip. Yes. Will Alberta go free? I'm hoping. At least I'll go home and try to become an Albertan if it gets free. If you are standing, you don't tip. That's the way I see it, right? They don't even give me waiting chairs there at that smoothie place that was asking for a tip. Scotty boy, you prefer Pringles or City Slum Girls? Both. But if I had to choose, it would be a provincial Babaruni. Tipping the chef doesn't make sense. If he gets fired, they would hire another chef who would make the same dish. You might as well tip the owner for getting the menu. Yep. Or you could just not tip everybody. Maybe if you want to tip them, include that into the price. But I'm like the kind of guy, it's like, okay, tell me how much I have to pay. Don't give this ambiguity crap with, oh, you got to leave a tip. Oh, how much is the tip? It's 20%. Okay, well, just include that into the price if it's already expected. It's like this express fee with it's kind of like giving them a tip. Immigration. Maya giving advice on relationships, of course. Well, who would be better qualified? Found my hot trade wife in Jungle Zamel, 3 hours from Bayugan. Where exactly? I know Mindanao very well. Girls there don't know what feminism is. Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. I know a guy met his, I know another guy, same situation, met his girl there in the mountains. What's the last thing Maya said to Gio before he left? Kiss Maya's ass. That's a good one. Kiss Maya ass. Yeah. Too bad they broke up. They were a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned. When you frequent an establishment or service, I tip strategically. That's a good way. Yeah. Well, you got to think ROI, right? Because they'll take your money. You could give them 1 million pesos. They'll take it, you know, but like you got to think strategically. Oi, do it, Clive. My friend just got back from another trip to Medellin. Okay. Did he meet a girl there? Any deets on his trip? Hey, the great Florin. Hello, sir. I think you would do well there. And okay. Yeah, I might go there and study Espanol. The Filipinos are live streaming themselves eating rice. Oh, I know. You got these guys, man. They're just not going to learn. Just got to spit out the Bergie keyhole. First time, maybe, yes. Put some hair around the keyhole, okay? Oh, shit, man. Okay. Sounds like Bantayan, maybe. No. Because you got to realize there's romantic places and solo guy places. And I believe you're a solo guy. But Bantayan, heavily, because I was there by myself, I can tell you it is a romantic kind of place. You go there if you got a Babaruni. Did you get it in Duma? Did I get it in Duma? I must have, yeah. I don't even remember who cut my hair. Pro-life traveler giving everybody a tip. He also spends food every day for Jolina. Yep. Good old pro-life Simmy Sims. Dinagat's great. It's the undiscovered virgin territory of the Philippines. And if you go there, it's really weird. You don't get, there's different kinds of attention, and the attention you get there in Dinagat, it's like aliens landed on planet Earth. It's not the kind of attention. It's like, oh wow, I really want a whitey, right? Yeah. I went there to meet a hot babaroonie who I met in Angeles. Oh, I know that place. I am on the way to Setaway Bar. Yep. Okay, well, I'll be seeing the dying expat very soon. Frank Pataglia runs Bantayan. Cool. Well, he's doing a good job if he is the runner of it. Have you gone stand-up paddleboarding? No, but it sounds pretty cool. If you go to Thailand, you should talk with Peter. Thailand bound. Okay. Is he a storyteller? I think I know him. Have you ever gone stand-up paddleboarding in the Philly Willie? No, but it sounds fun. I tried my first San Miguel last week in Makati. Lovely beer, yeah. There's two. You mean, actually, there's several San Miguels. Are you talking about this one? What I like about this one is that you'll see pictures of U.S. Army, U.S. Navy in 1965, maybe. And they have a beer, and it's the exact same design as this. I love it. I love that nostalgia kind of stuff. I really envy those guys who were here in the Philippines in the good old days. You had to work in Rio Grande. Do you think it would be difficult to get an English teaching job at 47? Probably. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, undoubtedly. Another channel to check out. Yeah, my buddy's got his own academy there teaching English. And in the last 5 years, his students are now half because the industry is just dying. Happy Sunday to you, sir. Hello, happy Sunday to the great Pemsky there. And Panabo, the great city of Panabo. I want to go back there. Hey, Piggy Wigs. I remember U.S. tip was already included in the bill. It was obligatory at some bars. Oh, good. Okay. Well, at least they tell you. I noticed the Belgium guy took down his... Yes. He took down all his videos. Yeah. He's a rumor. He tells rumors. Let's see here. I went to my 2-month extension with Azure. I tried to charge $3,000 in express fees. Damn. Just express. I said no and came back in a few days to get my passport. Okay, good. Man, that 3,000. It went from 1 to 2, and now some are trying to charge 3. I mean, where does it end? What are your thoughts on Rojas City? I mean, just get married to a Filipina, and I think you pay 300 pesos a year. Rojas has a good vibe. Yeah, I was in Rojas for 18 hours. I liked it. Scotty, they asked for a tip on the drive-through now. Not surprised. Things go nuts. My friends have a good setup in Airbnb. This is friendly to the reindeer games. Okay, that made a lot of sense. Some hot babe. There's the hot babe, so you can't see him too well. Guard and maid to keep things clean and order. Yep. But I've seen security guards just watching TikTok on their phone. Hail Pilsner, yes. Good beer. Not bad. He is very knowledgeable. Okay. Oh, Peter, yeah, I think I subscribed to him. Scotty, can you do private tutoring for English in the Philippines? With the Chinese and the Koreans, yeah. Hey, the great Ugly. Afternoon, my friend. Hello, Ugly. Good to see you. You and your beautiful wife. Why did your wife choose you, by the way? Would you rather eat a burger, steak, and rice or fried chicken and rice? I can't do fried. I don't do fried. Fried is not good for Scotty Boy. I would choose a burger, steak, and rice. But I would choose chicken, but if it's fried, then no. I was in Korea for a couple of months recently. I was surprised there was quite a few Western women there chasing Korean men. Not surprised. Yeah, because they follow the Korean drama. But the mistake they make is that they believe all men are very handsome there because they put the handsome men on the Korean dramas. In your travels, have you ever come across world of stuff like museums, buildings showing war damage? No. But I would be more into something that's just there. Like I don't want to walk into a building, but something that's there, like a tunnel that was built by the Japanese in World War II. That would be interesting to me. How many times can you extend a visa before having to find a local Baby Rooney to settle down with? You could just go on forever. I mean, you'd have to leave every 3 years, but the sooner you find a hot Baby Rooney to marry, the better. Move to Siargao or Baylor. Siargao, Baylor, surf and fish. Oh, Baylor's amazing, yeah. That's kind of what I want to do. Oh, you're a surfer. Okay, cool. Like Tim K. He doesn't look like a surfer, but apparently he is. Are you investing in crypto? No, I'm not a crypto guy. I tried to get in, what's it called? Tried to get in one of those cryptos at 30 cents and then went up to $3, but I never got in it. Scotty Boy, where's the pickup artist you were hanging around with? Can you be more specific? I've hung a few guys like that. What is your favorite Filipino food? Tuna sisig, if I had to say something. But really, my favorite food in general is just spaghetti and meatballs, that kind of thing. Was the Pacabite a big deal in Duma? I'm not sure. I came here afterwards, but I would guess not really. That would be my guess. He sort of lost his, Have you been to Bohol? I'm in Lapu-Lapu ATM thing about visiting Bohol. At the moment, thinking about visiting Bohol. That's what I did. I was in Lapu-Lapu, and then I went to San Carlos, Dumaguete, and then Bohol. And I was planning to live in Bohol, but actually I wasn't really down with the vibe there, but nothing wrong with it. But there's just more going on in Duma. Yeah, I don't know, man. Bohol, it's just, I don't know, just something missing there. I don't know what it is. She chose me to get closer to you, Scotty Boy. Hey, that's cool, man. The Great Ugly. He is in the house. You can't do fried because they're using vegetable oils now. If they use olive oil or beef tallow oil, probably, yes, that is true. But, I'm like a voice in the wilderness, They're not going to listen to me if I tell them to use, what is it? Olive oil, yeah. What's your divorce rate of surgeries? Yes, divorce is second step of marriage is since. Whereas other countries like the Phils, where it's strong Catholic beliefs, yeah, there's no divorce. So you got to really think about who you marry. I like that because people just go freaking nuts. It's like I marry, later I divorce, and then I marry again, then later I divorce. I mean, what's the point to having marriage if you could just divorce? What's the point? I would say no divorce allowed, right? And then you got to really think. Do I want to marry? And then you just don't have this Western crap where no one gives a crap about anything. Do you think it's possible to sell in a province with 2 Baby Rooneys? In the province, I would say no, because there would be so much chismis, man. It would be nuts with chismis. The great David Bond, yes, he's a good man. XRP, yeah, that's the one. I got a few. Oh, damn, man. Cool. Cool, man. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I couldn't buy it. I don't know why. You say a new place next to Philly is in Angeles? Is some high-end Korean place. Seems odd, yeah. The Hammer Bar. But, yeah. I'd just rather go to the Philly Willies, Where did you enjoy a tuna sisig? Pork sisig. No, well, they got tuna sisig. I can't remember where I saw it, but I've had tuna sisig, and it's I found when I eat pork sisig, there's a lot of like hard chunks. I don't like it, but tuna sisig is awesome. Soft and chewy and good. When extending your visa, how does it work with having to return onward ticket? Is it a requirement? Yeah, if you're just going to be here for more than 30 days, then you got to you fly in. If you're more than 30 days, you have to already have that ticket before you enter. But you can just cancel the ticket when you come here. It's ridiculous. I mean, why would I have to have a return ticket? Like, you have all these immigration offices everywhere specifically so that I can extend. So why are you forcing me to buy a ticket that I have to leave in 30 days? But then in every single city, there's an immigration office where I can just extend my visa. It's like everyone knows there's the problem, but no one wants to do anything about it. How about a show on Scotty Boy Hotels to say in each city, maybe a 3-part visit? Because hotels are like what one hotel is good for one guy, it's not for another guy. You know what I mean? So the hotels that were good for me, maybe not are good for you. But I could do that. I could do that. Yeah. Have you ever tried meeting a Babe Rooney at the local fitness center? Oh man, there's a lot of good ones there. You make eye contact and it's fun, but you don't want to like approach them. They're having their workout. And with my luck, she was staring at the guy behind me, you know? I mean, that's the kind of world I live in, you know? Happened to me a bunch of times. What's the best place to meet the single ones besides barfy bars? The single ones? Well, for example, like you're in an SM mall, okay? And you're having a coffee at Starbucks. A girl walks by, you make eye contact, and she smiles. Well, that is the indicator where you can go up and talk to her. Of course, if it's you, you might have good luck. If it's me, she was smiling at the guy next to me. Have you seen him around, or is he still in the pickup scene? Not sure who you're talking. I can't remember. The Westerners, women love divorce. It lines their pocketbooks. Of course. Yes, exactly. For women, divorce is fantastic. They'll just keep getting divorced. 15 days enough for a first trip to Cebu. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Just hang around the Yellow Mall and spread out from there. You ever see that, the Grifter pro-life traveler? I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him around. Never talked. I think he recognizes me from the videos, and then I recognize him, so we just sort of wave and then continue on with our day. Tuna is my favorite too. Yeah. Oh, Benga sisig is good too. Yeah, I'm not down with pork sisig because I get those hard chunks, you know. How about a third part series? Bars of coffee. I look back. You shows from traveling. Okay. Thanks, man. Very nice of you. Very, very nice. So there was sushi in Duma. There's a lot of good sushi in Duma. Go to the melting pot. They had the best sushi. But even in the brand new Unitop, there's really good sushi there too. Tuna sisig is at Villa Tuna. It's awesome. Yes. Oh, I think that's where I had it. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Thank you for answering my question. God bless you and your family. JD, yeah, God bless. One girl, 500, or 500 girls one time. It's the best price. Very good. Last 2 times, no one asked me for my return ticket. Yeah, me too. However, some airlines might not let you on. Yes. So what you can do is sort of purchase a ticket, have it all prepared to buy the ticket, the return ticket, and then if they say you gotta check the ticket, then quickly, or you can just use Photoshop. Finn Snow have a perfect business in Philippines. He takes tourists with his yacht to scuba. Yeah, I've heard about that. And I've heard he owns the Finn Bar, which is a really beautiful bar in Dawan. Yeah, Dawan. Which place is a good place to counter women, to approach women? I don't know. Panabo was really good. Really friendly people there in Panabo. I'm talking about David Bond. You lost me, man. Where in the Phils would you say you have seen the most Western actually living and staying in the Phils? Westerners? Oh, most Westerners. Oh, probably Dumaguete. Probably actually Cebu would be number 1. As far as what I've seen, but probably more in Manila. Bro, where is Find Good Woman, an honest woman? Maybe I should make a video about this. Yeah, so you're interested in the Babe Roonies. Yeah, I'll make a video about that. Are there a lot of lady boys? There's a lot of lady boys, a ton of lady boys. Have you been to Cafe Racer? They have a great burger. Last time I was there is when I met Gio before the pandemic, but I should go back there. Which place is live long time? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's your go-to budget meal besides usual eggs and rice? To be honest, lately it's Indian food. It's about 300 pesos for chicken masala. Really good, fills me up. And besides that, I would get I'd get a pizza at Greenwich fills me up for the day. I think I forgot, it's less than 300 pesos, if I remember right. And yeah, 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 that's about it. Good old Honey Bunny. Have you ever tried attending to any local town festivals since you've been living in the Philippines? I'm not really a fan of festivals. I don't understand you got to come to our town on, August 1st. We're having a festival. It's like, well, what do you do at the festival? It's like, we eat, okay. And it's a parade going up it's not my thing. I mean, it's like fireworks on New Year's. It's like, I couldn't care less. I'd just rather stay home and watch news, My friend says you look pogy with that haircut. Oh, cool, man. Cool. Arkham. Oh, Arkham is a female. Hey, honored. A pretty girl says I look pogy. Thank you. I just bought a 30-day ticket to Vietnam that went into the trash after customs. Yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Because a lot of people, they want to do the refund ticket, but then you got to call them up and deal with that crap and fill out this form, sir. Would you consider starting a business with a local Babe-A-Rooney if and when you find the right one? With too much trouble? Yeah, I do that. I tell you, a good business here in the Philly Willy is you rent an apartment for cheap, you furnish it, and then you put it on Airbnb. That is the best business here in the Philly Willy. And there's I think another good business would be that these people who are selling Viagra, give them counterfeit Nike shoes. I think they would sell better than the Viagra. Egg and rice is best. It goes well together. Also, egg and spicy tuna go well together too. That was my main thing in Korea. I'd make rice, and then I'd put spicy tuna on top, mix it around, put some pepper. Really, really good. 4 days ago, to get a SIM plan at the mobile phone store, I had to show my onward ticket. Really? Dang. Okay. It's strange. Sounds weird. Strange that Tim K never said farewell. Yes, he should have. Maybe he had an agreement that he wasn't allowed to, because if he did, a lot of people would have unsubscribed right away. But the person was buying all these subscribers. So maybe there was some strategy there. Think that's rude. Well, I mean, he's getting out of the game, right? So he doesn't care anymore. But his wife still has a channel. He could talk to his old subscribers on his wife's channel. I don't know if he's done that or not. Tim K sold it as a ongoing business. Yeah, he sold it to, what was it, Dream Filipino, I think. Johnny come lately just arrived. Hey, Kyle, man. Sorry, the timing is not the best for America. What's the temp there today? Pretty cool, man. It's like 21, I'd say. I mean, I got a short t-shirt on, but it's pretty cool. Although I'm biased to Camiguin. Lanzones Festival is one of the best. Oh, okay. They do make the best lanzones, yes. You look like Bert from the Sesame Street, yes. Hey, what can I do, I'm one of those guys who's just never happy with his haircut. What I should do, grow it long, push it back with gel, and then it just every day the same. Look, it just pops back up. It's in October, the Lanzones Festival. That's cool. I'm down with Lanzones. Woman in the province, 1 in 3 single ladies. The stigma of online dating is holding them back. Come and eat the restaurant routinely, and boom, you will find a match. Okay, sounds good. Looking for your Jenny videos. Where would I find a Jenny video? Can you refresh my memory what the hell Jenny video is? Jenny. Yeah, something is missing in Bohol, but I think once they finish building SM and Tigbalaren, yes, it will become a better option. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I forgot about that. They're building it there. I didn't find the land where they're building it. I wonder where they're building it. That's going to be really interesting. But it'll take like a few years for them to make it, right? You will pay more than $30 for a ticket from Phil's. Well, maybe he got a promo or something like that. Just for fun. Buddy and bros. Tim K is just a rude and selfish person. Let's see. Use Dapper Dan hair gel. Why? Is that strong? Albania. Hey, retired overseas with Patrick. Hey, man. You must be bored in Duma by now. It's kind of boring. Yeah. I look forward to moving on, but I'm going to stay here for a few more months. I mean, it's comfortable. What's with that city where the asshole dude selling tickets for the ferry didn't tell you about the line process for it after you had been there for hours? What was that city? Oh, that was Loon, Loon Port in Bohol. Yeah, they got to fire that guy, get someone with a brain. Let's see. My job is to give tickets to the people here. Maybe I should expand beyond. I only give it if someone asks me. Let's see. Scotty boy, would you visit India? I see India is kind of dirty. I don't know. Your hairdo looks like Marge Simpson. Pretty much. It sticks straight up. Yeah. I was in TK province. We're really interested. Kulasi. Okay, I've never heard of the city before. Let's see. Because it's called local culture. You get some places where the girls are just really interested in whitey. Okay. Kulasi. I'll show you. Show you where the hell this is. Oh, shit, man. What the hell? Oh, that's near Boracay. Okay, you can see Kulasi there. Oh, shit. Whatever. Yeah, so it's near Boracay, Kulasi. Okay. It must be on the same island as Iloilo, Panay? Okay. I'd like to travel around there. I've had that slick back hairstyle. You don't really need to let it grow out. Just get it cut for that hairstyle and some pomade. Okay, I'll try my best. Just in tax from Phil's to Vietnam. Love your channel. You still love your travel videos when you're traveling to the Philippines on a scooter. Yeah, I'd love to travel. Where was it? Panay Island. Now, because this guy told me a place where there's some hot babarunis. But no, I was on yeah, I remember driving through some places where I got some attention from the babarunis, but I didn't stop there. I just drove through. So I'd like to go back and check out more places. Tim K, I missed the saga. Oh, Timmy Boy. Yeah, well, he sold his channel. He got some money for his channel. And then I was Dream Filipina, I guess a dating site. And so, yeah, he bailed, man. He wants to live life in America. To be my own perspective is it's suspect that he left the way he did. It was very sudden. He didn't even sell his car yet, right? He left the car to Chrissy to sell. It's like, why didn't you just stay 2 more weeks and sell the car yourself? I don't know. It was kind of suspect the way he left, but I don't know. I just don't know. Get yourself another drink, bro. Hey, South Flippy boy. I see someone over there with a Smirnoff. I might get a Smirnoff next time. I will get a Smirnoff, but I got to take a piss. You guys mind if I take a piss? Get yourself another drink, bro. Thanks, man. I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to bring my phone with me. How many people dropped off? 214. Wow, like 50 people. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Smirnoff. I'm just not done. The thing is, it's like once you go German beer, I don't know if you've had German beer before. Once you go German beer, you just can't really go back to this. Even though a German beer probably is same price as 4 of these beers, I'm telling you, man, the feeling is worth it. Hey, thank you. I got a Smirnoffy. Not a big fan of Smirnoff, but I just don't feel like another San Miggy. I remember you left your camera batteries in a hotel. Yes, that's true. And that local sub, yes, was going to help you get it back. Yeah. What was his name? Mark, I think his name is. Yeah. Awesome guy. He actually, yeah. He went there and got it. And he asked for my address where I was staying there in Lapu Lapu. And so I sent it to him. And then, boom, he sent it to me. And I said, let me pay you on Gcash. But he didn't want any money. It's like, man, awesome, man. Thanks so much. Because the problem is Bislig. And Bislig is like so like out of the way. You know, like I would go back there just to get my batteries. So it would be like a long wet time before I got them back. And it's like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. By the way, the waitress is pretty hot. Oh, yeah, she's cute. Have you tried talking? No, I think she's talking with her boyfriend. Talking to her boys. She's not down with Whitey. Jenny, your first trip to the Philippines. She was a pharmacist in the province. Oh, Jenny, no, that was Scott Chocolate. He's got another channel, Scott Chocolate channel. That was his story. I just told his story. But that didn't happen to me. Yeah, that was Jenny, yeah. Buddy's talking about it loud. Music, DJ, light, dancing, food booth. 3 a.m. rocking. Okay, cool. Hey, Vagabond. Before I read it, do you mind if I have a Swibby Whips, my good man? Thanks. I got to clear the throat. Hey, Scotty boy. Good to catch you here on the live. Hey, Vagabond. Thank you, sir. Next year, it'll be a one-way ticket to the Phils. I'll have a budget for 1 year, and I hope I will make it longer and not come back to the UK. Okay. Are you at that age where you can get the retirement visa? I can't really see your face. Not retirement visa. I mean, the pension, like the old age pension. What do you call it? SS or something like that? Hopefully. So you'll be here for a year. Okay. Well, let me know. I'd love to meet up with you, man. Did you ever get back to that little lady who served you mango pizza? She had another baby. No, that's called, it was, what's that island off of Iloilo? I forgot. Gamiris. She was working at a pizza place there. I forgot the name of the pizza place. There's only 2 that serve mango pizza. And yeah, she popped out another kid after I left. So yeah, she's really, I love that kind of girl. She's my dream girl. But yeah, she's taken by, the island boy. So yes. Panay, I definitely will go back later. Okay, I want to check out that, although I already forgot the name of the place. Could you say it again? And next time I will, oh, it's still on my phone. I'll bookmark it. Yeah, I'll go back there. I always go back to places where, excuse me, guys said, oh, it's Kulasi, right? I got it here. Okay. I'm going to Kulasi. So I'm going to go to Kulasi and I'll vlog all the hot baberoonies giving me attention. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Scotty boy, is there a hot baberoonies everywhere? Yes. In Duma anyway, yeah. I really want to live in Panabo. I want to meet that person who was talking on here from Panabo. Dapper Dan was in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou with George Clooney. Cool. Is that like a war movie? I'm heading Gamiris Island soon. What you recommend to see there? I wish I could tell you the name of the place, but look for a place that serves mango pizza and then have a mango smoothie with the mango pizza. It's Gamiris. They're known for the mangoes. What's the name of the place? When you're driving from the ferry area, you're getting a trike up to the road. It's the mango pizza place on the left, not the right. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the restaurant. It's on one of my videos. I had been considering buying one of those rent and onward ticket for 2-day trips. Okay, that's a good idea. But was glad when the phone company asked for my onward ticket and took a photo of it. Okay, cool. You could probably just do, what is it? Photoshop, you know? This will be a Naked Gun scene. Very good. On the other hand, if it was a 2-day ticket, it probably would have been fine. Also planning on traveling PH, but it's a round trip for me. Okay, you're heading back home. PH is not quite yet your comfort zone. I'm heading to Gamera soon. Can't wait. Interesting. Paula. Ask for Paula. Forgot the name of the restaurant. Damn it. Hell yeah. Trust me. You'll love it. You will feel a lot more free than you have ever. German beer is like a dessert. Oh, man. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. You could drink it all day and not have a headache. It's Smirnoff vodka. Yeah. It goes down easy, you know. Lots of babaroonies. Yes, that is the key with the Philly Willy. A lot of babaroonies. If you can get a waitress to sit down and chat with you, good 10 minutes, drop some more dono through the entire session. Except this challenge. She is a bit of a eye candy. We'll see. Not at the moment. She's having a conversation with someone. But if I see the right moment, I'll ask her if she's willing. She might just be super shy. It's, I don't know if she's shy, but some people, they're shy until they get used to it, and then they're not shy anymore. A long-time fan. Hey, Johnny Boy, thanks, man. Thank you, sir. A lot of people, I'm surprised, a lot of people don't like Scotty Boy. I'm same age as you. Vagabond. Oh, cool. Oh, so you're going to be here for a year. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll meet up when you come here, maybe, if the stars align. Let's put it that way. I've always been there 5 times. Cool, man, cool. So you're comfortable here, eh? You're not comfortable going to somewhere else. You're a Philly guy. Whatever happened to the Philippine Anne? You mean in the province? I'm the same age as you. Vagabond is a good man. I must get ready for work. Kyle. Okay, man. Adios. I went to Marizon Island for a day trip. Ended up joining a group of about 7 hot 20-year-olds for the day who invited me to join them while... Okay, sometimes the stars align, you know? Like, you happen to be at the right place at the right time, and you were the right person, and they were the right people. It's cool, man. Boracay is not a romantic island. It's a party island. I've been there. I've been there when I had a Korean girlfriend, like 2005, I think. Excuse me. And yeah, it was, I felt it was like a romantic place. I wouldn't have been comfortable being there by myself. James and Karen Adventures is a upcoming channel. Okay. What are they focusing on their channel? If you're going to Bacolod, wouldn't the bus be better than a motorbike? Just chill for 5 hours in a... yeah, but we're talking about the Philly Willy here, not Vietnam. So you're sitting down, and I'm 6'2". There's no space for my knees, and there's so many people packed in there. We're all like tuna fish, okay? And so I'm dying to get out, but you know I'm not in control, so I can't choose where I get out. No, I would take my bike for sure. Watch out the guy who plays darts with a blowgun. A good way to meet a Filipino here in California is to call the number of my Wells Fargo credit card. Oh, okay. Call center capital. But what's going to happen when AI takes a hold of all of these call centers and all these girls are left jobless? Enter Whitey. That's all I got to say. As a retiree with a 4K a month pension, what is good amount of startup money to arrive with the Philippines? Well, you don't really need startup money if you got that much money coming in like passive, like with a pension. Then you got 200,000 pesos a month. You can just do whatever you want to do. So don't worry about having a certain amount of money. Piggery Baboy is the best business, especially if you make and sell lechon. Piggery Baboy is the best business. Yeah, that is good business, but I can't kill pigs, right? That's my problem. Okay, I could kill fish. I think I could kill fish, but you know, I don't like killing animals. You know, I think they have as much right to live as I do. You know, I don't want someone killing me, right? So I don't want to kill them. But I'm a big fan of you do you. Like when it comes to like abortion, right? I don't like abortion, but if someone else wants to abort, that's on them. If I'm anti, it just means I'm anti for me, right? If someone's pro, well, good for you. Go pro, right? And it's the same thing with killing animals. It's like if you want to kill an animal, go right ahead. I'm not going to kill an animal. How did you go from Cebu to Manila? It's a long way. It was about a 3-hour motorbike ride. Yeah. Do the married girls wear a ring? It's a good question. I never noticed. Now Boracay is an island full of freelancers and ladyboys. Oh shit. That's but they got the water there, man. I mean, the best memory of my life was I woke up at 5 a.m. in Boracay. My girlfriend at the time was still sleeping. I went to the beach by myself for a swim, and it was like, oh, it's just like I've never felt more at peace. That was a long time ago until now, right? I never felt that peaceful. No, that is more like Manila. How much did Tim K sell it for? I do know, but I might have to kill you if I tell you. I'm pro-abortion, depending on the parents. Yes. Well, I'm pro-abortion for someone who's pro-abortion, right? And I'm anti-abortion for someone who's anti-abortion, right? Because what other people do, I don't have any control of. All I can do is focus on myself. I can have my own beliefs and I can practice my own beliefs, right? It's like a Christian. You can be Christian, but you can't force others to be Christian. You can convince them to be Christian, but you got to realize you'll probably be annoying them at the same time. Buy yourself and your waitress a beer for me. Hey, tell her it's from one of your viewers. I don't know if that's her boyfriend or who that guy is. It's like she's a waitress here, but why is she focusing on that guy? I think Karen Channel is great. He's a country boy from Middle America. Right there, I'm a little bit turned off because I don't like that accent. Hey, folks, how you doing? Like that southern from Alabama accent, Builds a house with a humble, beautiful girlfriend. Okay, well, I'll check it out. James and Karen Channel. I'll check it out. See what it's like. Well, I'm at the bottom. Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe some of the retirees can educate me. Were the ladyboys in PH during the 80s? Huh, that's a good question. Were there ladyboys in the 80s and 90s? I never even thought about that. A lot of girls wear rings, so they're not bothered by men, even not married. Well, that's the thing. It's like this. It's like you got these girls who are like, they're single, and guys come on to them. And they're like, oh, I don't like guys coming on to me. Okay. But then you got guys like, they don't want to come on to girls anymore. And then the girls are saying, oh, the guy should come on to me. The girl shouldn't ask him out. The guy should ask me out, right? But the guy is asking you out, but now you're creeped out. So, I mean, that's women for you. Boyfriend or not, she's working. So she will like it, trust me. You've mastered the weave. The weave, you mean with hair? Hi from Constellation. How is life there? I've seen Constellation on Google Maps, but I've never been there. How is life in Constellation? Let me ask you that straight out question. Philly had a vid on a study saying Philippines move to, and it surprised me. Apparently it's more about natural disasters. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, look, the most dangerous country is like Brazil or something like that. I mean, it's definitely not the Philly Willy, man. Like today, I left my keys in my scooter for 4 hours. Nobody took them out. Nobody stole my bike. Nobody did anything, right? That is the Philly Willy, man. So who's the Philly Willy? Philly Willy is like, it's like this. First of all, it's the Philippines, but I mean, it's like if you buy a bike, you got to wait a month or two to get the registration papers, okay? If you are traveling from one island to the other, you can't just buy a ticket and go. You got to buy a ticket, and then you got to go to this place and this place and this place and that place and that place and that place. And then you hop on the ferry, okay? It's like, it's the Philly Willy. It's like things are just fucked up. You know, like who can explain it? There's no explanation. So it's called the Philly Willy. You ever go island hopping, or is it no fun without a Babe-A-Rooney? No, it's fun without a Babe-A-Rooney. But yeah, there's different kinds of island hopping, like the island where there's a lot of tourists, and then there's the island where there's no tourists. And then you get to that island with no tourists, and there's 2 hotels, and they're both full, and you have nowhere to stay, and there's no getting home because there's no more ferries going home. It's like you got to really be careful. You know, with island hopping here. How do you stay in the Phillies for so many years? How do you visit? Well, I've been here for, how long have I been here now? About 7 months, because I was in Thailand. But before Thailand, I think I was here for like a year and a half. Anyway, it's no problem. You just go to immigration every 2 months. Should you avoid Filipinas with tattoos? Well, it depends what you want with the Filipina. You got to realize if she's got a tattoo, she might be more fun in the sack. And that might be what you're looking for. But if you're looking for a girl who is marriage material, you know, like a girl who thinks things through doesn't really get a tattoo. Unless it's a nice one on her neck or something. But, you know, we all have our past, you know, and maybe she's the kind of Babe-A-Rooney who was like a crazy girl in her past, but now she's conservative. Yeah, so she makes you wait for marriage, but she's banged 50 guys before you, and she didn't make them wait for marriage. Yeah, because now she's conservative. Right? Are you still planning on making political? I'll just say yes, but I gotta step on it. You know, like naturally, I want to make videos for this channel, but I know that this channel is like limited. You know, like. If you're in the Philippines space, you're taking up this much. But if you're in the world space, like you're making videos on Bill Gates, you got this much audience, and it takes the same amount of effort to make that video, right? So it just makes more sense. Like I gotta think about money because I don't have like a pension or anything. Thanks for the explanation. I've been here and I had the same experience. Yes, lady boys, backless as they're known in the Phils have always been. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of gay people here. I don't know why. It's local culture. Did you hear about the guy from LA, kind of trashy wannabe white boy gangster who was deported? Oh, yeah, the guy with the goatee. Yeah. Big Burr, you know, like that guy. Yeah. Yeah, so he's deported and, you know, go somewhere else. You know, that's fine. A lot of guys are saying like, oh, I'm so happy you got deported. Well, but what difference does it make to you, you know? I mean, but he was a slime ball, but he got deported. But I saw a lot of guys in his chat, and they were like, oh, thank God you got deported. Just let the guy get deported. You know, you don't have to rub it in the guy's face. I like it, quiet, hitting back color, but the guy's a lunatic. I was staying in the place you were on Lapu-Lapu. Oh, you were in Sekyung Apartments? Cool, man. What's the new name of Tim K's channel? Dream Filipina, but it's not Tim K's channel anymore. Dream Filipina bought it, okay? And they changed the name. Yeah, so basically Tim K gave them the password so they could do whatever they want. I wonder if I would do that. I really enjoy watching your videos and your style. Hey, DJ, thanks, man. What does it mean when you say, get the hell out of Dodgy Dodge or something like that? Just means get the hell out of where you are, you know, wherever you happen to be, you know. Dodge is kind of like a variable for wherever the hell you are. Like insert city name here, you know, insert barangay name here. If I'm riding Ocean Jet, you can actually buy the ticket online. That's true. On their website, beats standing in line. Very true. I used it and went from Duma to Boho. Yeah, but you have to. I've never done it, but you have to print out the ticket, right? So you buy the ticket, then you have to find some place that'll actually print out the ticket. Adam, is this true or not true? Can you at least change seats on the other side of the table so we can see her in the background? Okay. Easy request. With her boyfriend. Sorry, I knocked some stuff over here. Get my beer. No, you're not going to focus on me. You're going to focus on the pepperoni. Let me see. They don't care. Yeah, well, that's you got the flag right here, right, on the t-shirt, and below it says overcharge, underdeliver, or we don't care. You know, it's like the pandemic. It's like, we're not coming to your country anymore. We don't care. We don't care. All these resorts that were around, no customers, they're all still here. I don't know how the hell they survived. They don't care. Everything will work out. That's the Filipino sort of mantra. In the States, is it hard to find a girl without a tattoo? Oh, it is? I'm not surprised. If you make a Philip channel, I'd love to chat with you about the Nosebergs. What the hell's a Noseberg? That's my question for you. That is my question. What the hell is a Noseberg? Scotty boy, Philip Palato. How you doing, man? Oh, you got a lot of muscles there. I'm trying to get muscles, but I'm too lazy. You know, I'm just not a gym kind of guy. But I'm going to the gym, but once a week. Once a week, I do my whole body. I'm just not a gym guy. My buddy says, well, that's not going to do much. My response is, yeah, but it's better than nothing. If I was really motivated, you know, you go every day, every other day, you know, chest back, you know, shoulders, arms, you know, it's just not me. It's just not me. Anyway, I would love that meeting with you, mate, for a drink. Yes, seen you in Angeles on a bar talking to someone. I didn't say anything, but next time I'll say hello. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I'll be honest. What bothers me is like when I'm enjoying a beer in Angeles and somebody wants to sit down next to me because they're babblers. There's so many freaking babblers, and I don't want to say anything bad, really, but I mean they're freaking babblers. Oh yeah, my son's dogs had a babies, and they're going off to college tomorrow, and I'm just sitting there with a beer, like, oh my god, you know, how long do I have to put up with this guy? So don't be a babbler. Do not be a babbler. Only problem with the news split channel is episodes have a short lifespan. Your channel popularly can watch over and over. Yeah, I like politics. You know, for me, it's interesting. For me, it's interesting. I want to come out with a worldwide channel where I can get like one video, I can get like 100,000 views. You know, I can actually start making some money, so I'm not like having to do cheap anymore. Yeah, that's the place. Not much there. Sideways bar. Many girls are wearing septum earrings. How about there? Septum. I don't know what a septum earring is. I do not know. What do you think about Pro-Life Traveler? Because my ex-girlfriend was on his video, and so I messaged her. I'm like, hey, I saw you on Pro-Life Traveler, and she was telling me the dealio. It's like, holy shit! Like what you see is not the real. Holy shit, man. The saying used to get out of Dodge City in the get out of Dodge, but I just say Dodgy Dodge because you know I'm Scotty boy. Do you still trust the current USA Prez even if the Epstein stuff he's trying to sweep under the rug? Well, the way, you know, I really believe that there's the powers that be that run things, and maybe he's saying, maybe somebody told the Prez, if you release it, we're going to kill you. Right? So what's he supposed to do? The same people who killed MLK or whatever his name is, Martin Luther King, and the same guy who killed JFK, like the same group, they said, you release it, we're going to kill you. Right? I mean, they killed Epstein, right? And so maybe he just realizes that, yeah, you know, I should, but if I do, I'll end up dead. Right? So, you know, you can't look at 1% like he's doing 99% things that are good, 1% bad, and then, oh, you know, I don't like him anymore because of this 1%. Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong, right? So we'll see. Maybe he's on the Epstein list. Waiter is with a truck driver boyfriend. Meanwhile, a foreigner builds her cement home. Yes. Yeah. The foreigner is sending money from Norway, and the truck driver is owning her every night. Like, I've talked to guys here. Like, if you got an LDR, think about it, guys. I've talked to guys here who are boning girls. Okay, and Rike has done this too. He admitted on a video. they're boning girls that have an LDR boyfriend who hasn't come to the Philippines yet. Okay, so think about that next time you talk to your girl who you never met yet. I used to watch Pro Life Traveler, but when I realized how he was treating her and it's doing and it stopped, you stopped. Okay, but he still gets the views, man. He gets more views than I ever got. See, Scotty Boy, she may be just talking to him because he knows he doesn't plan on skipping town ACP. Well, that's what all girls think. I mean, if they didn't think it, they wouldn't have it slip between the what, right? But they think he's being honest and true, and then next thing she knows, she's boontis, got a bun in the oven, and the guy skips down. Scotty, here Cambodia and the Philippines is the new Philippines. I'm down with Cambo, but I don't like using the Philippine. I don't like using the US dollar because I'm going to send my money down with an ATM machine, right? And so I'm going to look at my bank account and boom, all my money is gone. And boom, it spits out 2 cents because it's USD, right? So that's the problem. If I send out Canadian to here, pesos, then at least I get a decent amount of pesos. So I'm going to stick to here. But if the USD comes down more, then I'll go to Cambodia. I've never been to Cambodia, but I've heard nothing but good things. I didn't print out my ticket. I just bought the ticket online on my phone. I had the ticket PDF on my phone. I just handed my phone. Okay. Good to know, man. Good to know. Asked you for money. Just say out of stock. Yeah. Hey, out of stock. There's no more money in my. What are they doing over there? What are they doing? Yes, Scotty Boy Polito's channel would be great. I do agree with you. Scotty Boy, not to ruin the mood or anything, but what's with the percentage of Filipinos that got you jab? That got the jab? Probably 99%. Oh, got the jab. Okay. Yeah. Would you consider doing a motorbike tour? All expense paid. Well, I've done it, but I would do it again. I would just go to places that I've never been before, plus an agreed amount for your time. And I would love a guide, and it would be some. So you would join me on the tour? Because then, see, I'll tell you the problem with that, Although it's not a bad idea. The problem is that I don't know you, and you could be a real pain in the ass, okay? And now I'm stuck with you because you've already paid me. But I don't take that the wrong way. Maybe you're the coolest guy on planet Earth. Maybe I would just request that you're not a babbler, and then we could live with it. There's nothing that annoys me more than freaking babblers, okay? But okay, I'll tell you, we got to get through these. Right now, there's these ridiculous laws that are in the Philippines where you got to blur faces, right? And so if these laws are true or not true, or I don't know how to deal with it, right? But we'll see what happens. But would I be down? I would say, yeah. Let's see. So all expenses plus an agreed amount for your time and expertise. I would say if you just paid everything, you wouldn't have to pay me anything because I would make money from the vlogs. I would love a guide, unless I'm not making vlogs. And then, yeah, money would be good. It could be additional income. Yeah. I mean, am I down? Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I could do that. Definitely. I mean, if it's free for me, right? I don't even know if I'd need some money for it. I mean, it's fun for me, so I'd be happy to do it for free. I mean, just, yeah. Well, John, I mean, if you got the coffers for it, email me if if it's not vlogged, if I'm not making videos, I could still upload videos, but do it more discreet style. Then we wouldn't have to worry about the new laws, right? But we'll see. Tim K channel being sold. Okay. Does that mean the next person can still gain money from old videos? No, because Tim K deleted all of his videos. Yes, he deleted all the videos. Just sold it for the subs. It sold it purely for the subs. Yeah. I'm 70, and I can tell you, if you want to be ripped a bit, not to be warm up 10 minutes, then skiing 20 seconds, 5 times, sun. The ring in the nose like a bull. Aha. Yeah, not very attractive, but girls do what girls do, you know, like they wonder why nobody wants to stick it between them anymore. Nobody wants to marry them anymore. I could see that. Western women, men only want, you know, they only want ass, you know? That's how the Western women are. It's like, well, why do you think that is? It's like after 10 years, you all turn into beluga whales, right? We've seen what's coming from the past. We don't trust you anymore. If you want to know what the Noseberg is, buy Mel Gibson a few drinks. He'll tell you, oh, okay. But you got to realize one thing. It's like an animal in a zoo. Like, even if the owner of the zoo is Noseberg, or let's just say Noseberg, okay? We are the animal in the zoo. And there's just like the animal in the zoo can do nothing to the owner of the zoo, okay? They can never be free. It's the same with us. There's nothing we can do. And so we have to accept our fate as thank you, Mr. Noseberg, for giving me the freedom that I do have. Dang it, sprints. Example, guided tour of Mindanao, one night each town, like your videos. Perfect. Okay, I'm down with that. I flew her to Davao to meet me. Now we're in Lapu-Lapu. She a sweetheart so far. Now we're in Lapu-Lapu. Oh, cool, man. Cool. Well, things are working out for you. Hey, Scotty, have you rekindled your love for YouTube once again? Love the vids, man. Yeah. Well, I've got some business to take care of, and that's the real reason why I settled down. So I got to take care of some biz. And at some point, I'll be done. But, yeah. What about Bohol, besides the tourist spot? Did you try to go to other places on the island? Oh, I've been all around. I've been on like every single highway there in Bohol. Yeah. Beautiful, but a little bit boring for some reason, for me personally. But it's all about vibrations, right? Some people go there and they never want to leave. After they found Trump's birthday card to Epstein, where he calls him pal, and that they share a wonderful secret, I flipped. I think he diddled. We'll see what comes of it. Right? I mean, yeah. We'll see. Because, he's a horny toad, right? So I wouldn't be surprised. But he's doing so much good now. It's like they uncovered this scheme why healthcare is so expensive in America. Like, they uncovered the whole scheme. Like, why didn't Biden ever do that? Why didn't Obama ever do that? Right? Using Moreta Pay for Southeast Asia. Moreta Pay? Yeah, that's only good for Americans. I saw that on Gio's channel, but it's only good for Americans. I tried. I couldn't do it because I'm Canadian. Do they speak English in Cambodia? No. Not like in the Philly Willy. Anyone know why Big Kev is still blacklisted from the PI? Big Kevin, who's that? Is he a vlogger? Cambodia is great. You can use local currency. I never use US dollars. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I might go there. If I'm deported from here, I'll go there. If I'm bored here, I'll go there. You should start a political blog channel like Liberal Hive Mind. I subscribe to him. He never showed his face, but he gets 100. Yeah, I know. Really interesting. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'll watch him more and see if I could do what he does. Dollar is tanking, but peso is tied to dollar, so other currency wins. Good. Well, I got Canadian. I'm hoping to get a little more pesos at least. Americans have had it too good for too long. Check out a little beach town called Kampot. Pretty low key and plenty of things to do. Okay. Kampot. Okay. Kampot. Might as well. It wouldn't make harm to. Oh, sorry. Pressed the wrong button. Trying to screenshot this. Okay. Kampot. Okay. You can pull out the local currency here in Cambodia. You have the options like whether. Okay. Interested. Now I got a bike, so I got to let things. And I'm going to the dippiest of Sir Dipolots next. But probably Cambo will be next. Yeah. No smoking it. Because my buddy was there. He said at the airport, you can choose how long you want your visa for. That's pretty cool. And it's all land. right? So you can just go to like Thailand and then come back. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It kind of makes more sense to be there actually. Is it really? Okay, okay, good to know, man. Thanks. Hey, man, what does Pro Life Traveler do behind the scenes? Well, for $2.99, it's too top secret. Do you mind if I get one more? Thank you. Yeah. I don't want to say which video, but
Sir, are you still on live, sir?
no,
Are you? No, you're not live anymore.
I'm not live.
But
But I was thinking about stopping, but actually, I am still live right now.
no, don't put you.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to put you. No, I was just lifting it up, yeah, just like this.
Mule daw isa. There's no mule, sir.
No music.
No mule. There's no Sunmig Life.
Oh, there's that.
Na ano, that's the
Oh,
old
yeah,
one.
out of stock.
Yeah.
Can I see an alcohol? Hey, my friends. Can I see an alcohol menu?
Alcohol menu daw. Today is my last one.
Are you
Because
leaving?
They
Well-
don't like me here, sir.
Are you getting fired? Is he the boss?
No.
I get a fight. Oh, he's not the boss. Okay, okay.
The one who stands here, the white wears
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why they don't like
The
you?
girls don't like me.
Why?
The girls, I don't know.
You don't know? So what are you gonna do next?
I'm finding a job. Do you have something, sir?
Maybe.
You
Yeah.
can help me with, sir?
Yeah, maybe.
Can I add you on Facebook?
Yeah, let me add you. I will add you on Facebook.
I'm so sad right now, sir.
I am too. I wish they would keep you here. Yeah. Here. Okay.
Yatay man yun. Makahulak ko to.
What is that?
I'm so sad right now,
Okay.
sir, because I got heartbreak by my boyfriend, and right now I'm losing my job.
Oh my God, it's a double whammy. Hey, I really hope things get better for you. Here, I added as a friend, and then I want to message you, but it's still loading as a message, so I can't
Hold on,
message you.
this. What is this? Okay, I already added you.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll message you hello, and I really hope things go up for you. Hey, thank you, man.
Uy, ambisan na ako. Ilim no, mo.
Where's the alcohol? Where's the alcohol here?
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so it's nice assisting you, sir. Here.
Farmhouse. Can I get a
Yeah,
farmhouse?
there's. Namoy. Wala, there's not available.
Everything is unavailable. Okay. Can I get a Heineken?
There's the Heineken as well.
Okay. Let me see here. Get a San Mig lemon.
There's no available. Apple only.
Okay. I'll get a lemon. I'll get an apple.
Apple daw.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good.
You have a
Apple is
girlfriend,
messed
sir?
up. What?
You have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend. I'm
You're
single.
just new here. You're just new here.
No, I've been here for 2 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
where you stay, sir?
In near the what is it called? The new what's that new mall?
Unitap or?
The new Unitop. Yes, the new Unitop. Yeah, nearby
Okay,
there.
sir.
Yeah, nearby the market. Yeah.
So after this, sir, where you
Are you
go,
getting
sir?
fired too?
No, he's off.
He's up.
on off.
Everyone's getting fired.
Damn.
I realize. Are you the boss?
The boss.
No, you're not the boss. Okay.
The boss was wearing white. The one that with
The
eyeglasses.
foreigner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's a good man.
Yeah, he is, but the other stuff here are bad.
Okay.
They
Okay.
don't like me. That's why the boss said I cannot decide because they are working longer here than me. So I need to go by their side. So I said okay. Now I lose my job.
Okay. Well, we'll keep in touch. Okay.
You have Philippine phone numbers.
What's that?
You have Philippine.
Yeah,
phone?
I do. Yeah.
Let me have that.
Yeah. Phone number. Oh, are you here? This is you. This is. I don't know. Is this you? Is this you?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
me.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
me. That's me.
Okay. Let me show
Yo,
you my.
girl. Yeah. I already.
Yo, girl.
searched
Good.
it.
Okay, you got it.
Got it. You
Can
have,
I- yeah.
WhatsApp. Something?
Well, how about the phone number?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let me type.
Oh yeah. Okay. What's up? Okay. What's up?
Let me have your phone number first.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay. Here.
09.
New contact. Okay. Can you put in your phone number?
Here you go.
Okay. What's your name?
Gretel.
What?
Gretel. The book in the Gretel and Hansel, that's my name.
Russell. Okay. Russell from Sideways Bar. Okay.
So let me have your number, sir.
Yeah.
9.
I will call you and then here. Yo, girl again.
In what's up?
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with WhatsApp? Okay. Anyway, I'll call you.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
got
Then
it.
my phone number should be on there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
This
Good.
one.
Okay. We'll keep in touch. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I really wish you the best of luck. And in my mind, I see big things for you in the future.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
So see you around.
Yes.
I'm people.
Oh, good. Okay. Good to meet you. Bethel, you're a good girl. And thank you for the San Meg apple.
Sir. Bye, sir.
Okay. See ya. I got a lot of chismis, but I got a hell of a lot of chismis. Nothing to do with here today or anything like that, but just stuff I know, like people I met, stuff I've been told. Yeah. Did it suck during COVID in the Philly Willy? I think it did from what I heard, but I wasn't here. I was in Korea and it sucked in Korea. Videos without being, yeah. And everybody is. Nobody's blurring, right? If you get regular Baby Rooney, will that help or hurt your channel? I guess it depends on the Baby Rooney. Yeah. I would love it if she could edit and help me, like we're traveling around together in the Philippines and she could do the editing. Yeah. Or the filming or something, like help me out a bit. Because it's a bit overwhelming sometimes. Like, but I know my personality is like, if I stop for a long time, right? And if I get into it, I can't stop. You know, I'm like, it's like an obsession. So the thing is, I might be hard to deal with myself. Women with tattoos in the Philippines. Yes, let's get through this quickly. Waitress drinking on the job. Oh yeah, she was drinking, wasn't she? The blur face law is not a thing. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Bankets. I ride Harleys in USA. My dream is to ride the Philly Willy. Okay. If we drive together, you know, if we ride together, I'll be riding my little Bergie Berg, man. There's a backpacker group that have a $1 a day rule. $1 a day rule for what? For food? It's better to find Filipinos that tattoos than Filipinos who have tattoos. For marriage, yeah. But if you're looking for a good time, then the tattooed ones are better. Email where at. We can arrange our terms. I'm not a babbler. Okay, very good. Okay. Hey, this might be interesting. Let me see. What is my email? Okay, there's my email. Sorry, I think I'm behind because I was talking to that girl. Do 5 prints, 5 forget the gym. Print, yes. It's interesting. You're the second guy to talk about that. Yeah. What about arguing with Filipino, going to the police to get her arrested? Seriously, I'm walking on eggshells now. Just stay single, you know, stay single, or you meet a province babe who isn't like so money hungry, like I gotta get money from this guy. Filipino tattoos mostly cannot be trusted. Pro-life will end up deep trouble water unless he recalibrates. He has zero awareness when someone simply doesn't want to be on the videos, but instead he gets mad about it. I've noticed that. Yeah, but he is the way he is, you know, like when I was vlogging around, I was making a lot of mistakes, but you'll learn later on what's the good way and the not the good way, right? Yeah, pro-life. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to the great pro-life. But he's getting the views. I mean, he's making bank for now. All these people who don't like him keep watching his videos, making him money. Fuck, no gym rat. No gym rat. They all turn into beluga whales in the West. And in the Philly Willy almost too. Shut up. It's freaking hell, man. They admit they don't even have the letter. Okay. Trump is a demented kidder, yeah. Well, some people like him and some people don't like him, right? But what I respect is people who can see both ways. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's so unusual. Big Cab never paid his overstay? Damn, man. So is he deported or is he Is he in jail now? Did he end up paying and then he got deported? Says he doesn't sound like Trump. That doesn't. Yes, that's true. The letter. You're talking about the letter. Yeah. Pro life. Hey, King of Reno. Do you mind if I have a swibby way first? It keeps my, There you go. Pro life traveler said, "To heck with the new rules." Oh, did he really say that? I guess he'll be the test case. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But maybe if something does happen, he doesn't even tell. Yeah, he's the kind of guy who follows his own heart, his own rules. But that's good for me because I can use him as a tester. Scotty, in your opinion, would teaching English online be a good retirement job? A few $100? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. If you don't take it too seriously, yeah. Scotty, in your opinion, unless hopefully you have a degree. Your opinion, would teaching English? Yeah, because the thing is, like, in Asia, they take a degree so seriously when it really makes no difference toward if you're a good English teacher or not. I mean, you're just teaching kids chair, bench, whatever, conversation. But you're from an English-speaking country, right? So it doesn't matter you have a degree or not. You're not like teaching high-level grammar. Scotty, in your opinion, would teaching, what the hell? Scotty boy, have you thought about Vietnam for a change? Yes, I've thought about Vietnam. I thought about getting a 90-day visa there and traveling Vietnam. The story is made up. What you're talking about? No letter is no credible source. No letter. What story are you referring to? Everyone's Trump diddling kids. They would have used that. Yeah. Well, he's saying that he's on the Epstein list, but I think, yeah, we'll see. I don't really know what the Epstein means, Oh my God. I think I saw the dollar rebounding. Yeah, it seems to be steady at 56. As far as I'm concerned, anything over 50 is bonus money for Americans, but I mean, it's killing everyone else. Politics in Phil's is a dangerous question. Well, yeah, you can talk about it, but it's better to talk about it if you're in Vietnam. Airports, not to get involved in that. Yeah. Da Nang is so, but I wouldn't talk about Philippine politics. I'd talk about like world politics. Yeah, well, Big Joe says it's boring at Da Nang. And I know like 3 other people who are in Da Nang who's also said it's boring. I know one guy who actually paid 2 months in advance for his Airbnb, but took off after 1 month because he was so bored there in Da Nang. Release of the letter unless they're 100% sure it's legit. Okay, but how would they know 100% it's legit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody would really know, but they knew it would get a lot of views. I thought of starting a radio station in Phil's, but many people said bad idea. A radio station. Maybe it's just a bad idea because it's sort of old technology. You'd probably be better off starting a podcast. I'm just waving goodbye to her.
Okay.
Yes. Tap out. Living. She's out of here. That was her last day, I guess. Big Joe did not like Da Nang. Yep. He was bored in Da Nang. Big Joey. What's good, RG? You say you in Lapu-Lapu. I was in Lapu-Lapu for 6 weeks when I was buying my bike, but now I'm in Doomy Dooms. The doomiest of Sir Doomalots. The Doomsmeister General. That's where I am right now. When Tim K-Soul's channel was part of the deal, he could not start a new YouTube channel. I think so, yes. But he said that he would do his wife's channel, or he'd be open to being on his wife's channel. Because his wife still has a channel. Chrissy K, I think it is. Look at this pimpy pimp. Agree. Ho Chi Minh was fun. Okay. I like coffee, and I know they have a good coffee culture there in Ho Chi Minh or in Vietnam. I want to check out Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, that's the main one. And my buddy, my old co-worker is there. And so I want to hang out with him. Are you free tonight? Well, I'm free every night, but my favorite thing to do is stay home and watch YouTube. But if there was some plan to go to like a nightclub or something, I'd be down. But it would have to be scheduled before, right? So I could prepare. The birthday card was bullshit, and Trump is suing Fox. Because how could they prove that it's real? You know, that's the thing. But it does so much harm to Trumpy boy. But why not just release the whatever, the Epstein, whatever it is? Why do the bartenders in PH, they never come back and ask the guys if they want anything? Because it's the Philly Willy. Overcharge, under deliver. You know, underpay, over expect. I mean, it's just the Philly Willy. It's how it is here. They serve one time, never come back. Yep. But they don't care. We don't care. You just make a t-shirt, man. The Philippines flag under, we don't care. Play admit they don't even have the letter of any credible sources. Not good. They shouldn't have printed that. I told you she was into you. She just needs to know that wasn't going to skip town or just visiting. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe she's a good girl. Maybe we'll get married. Let's see. I wish I stayed in Ho Chi Minh, to be honest. Interesting. That says a lot for Ho Chi Minh. Good place to be. Of course, Rump. Okay, I guess he's not a fan. We'll have some wins. The real issue is how he sold out to Israel. They all sell out to Israel. 250 million reasons can be verified online. They all sell out to Israel. Why do you think Obama is worth $100 million today? Trump probably won't follow through with the lawsuit. Yeah. A lot of people use lawsuits as a threat, you know. Damn, we should have had a beer with me and the army guy. Who the hell's the army guy? How do I contact you? If we did that guided tour email? Yeah, I think I put my email in there. I got to catch up on the Tintin haircut. Settle down in Duma. Got a little white dog named Snowy. My dream is to have a dog, but I'm not settled down enough. Another one bites the dust. She's flirting. Next thing, RG is going to be making Western Union payments. I got there January 11th. Save 40 days. Very good. Another Baby Rooney to keep regular guy insertions going. She's definitely digging Scotty Boy. He's going to get hot dog taken care of. A hell of a way to put it. You should make Christmas cards, my good man. Look it up, Scotty Boy. She is ready for a Canadian baby. Scotty Boy just picked up by his waitress. Scotty Too Hottie. She has kept her options open, and now when she's out of a job, of course, raise them up, pay the price, and vice versa. Would you have been a perfect time to ask her to sit down and drink with you? I was kind of awkward because she was being fired, you know. Did you know liberal hive mind lives in Asia? He might even be in the Philippines. Very interesting. That guy would be making a bunch of money. Scotty is definitely going to bone. Good to see you, Albert. Hello. Okay, yeah. Johnny Boy, yeah. Johnny Boy. I wonder. He's going to pay everything. Hotels, food, maybe even my immigration fee. If we travel around together. Okay. But I got one question. Why not just do it yourself and then you don't have to pay me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a highway. You go down the highway and you find a hotel and you walk around. I mean, let me know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm down for it. I just don't want you to waste your money, right? Or be disappointed, right? True. Passport Pro has been in jail for 3 years in the Philippines. Yes, that is true. And I want to go down there and do a video on that. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about that. No. I mean, I'm not like, look, I'm just for, 3 years in a jail because a girl said, she claims, he verbally, I mean, give me a freaking break, 3 years in jail. Give me a freaking break. This is the Philippines, and we have to humble ourselves, but give me a freaking break. Even Filipinos would disagree with that. The girl just hacked your live. You can do 2 things. Bartender is what they call a foreigner hunter. I'm a Black American and I love Trump. It's easy to teach a non-Pat Pinoy how to get the freak on when she's comfortable with you. Yeah. I mean, the big red flag is that for me, it's not really the tattoo. It's if she's had, white D, if she's taken the D from Whitey before. You know what I'm saying? That is the big red flag for Scotty Boy. Publicly. Scotty Boy. I was hanging out with my buddy yesterday and fucking hell, he picks up this girl. Turns out she's deaf. But turns out this deaf girl wants Whitey. So they exchange and then they're talking and she's freaking deaf. It's like, holy cow. It's like anything is possible in the doomiest of dooms. Scotty, nothing would shock or surprise long-term fans. I think you're right. It's me. I was in Da Nang and enjoyed it with the wife. With the wife. There's two kinds of traveling. There's alone and there's with the hot babe Rooney. You know what I'm saying? This guy's with a hot babe Rooney. So he has a whole different perspective of travel than the single guy. If you had to have to work job in the US, would you come back to the West and stack cash for years? Well, imagine if your rent, you know what I'm saying? Like if you need 10 grand a month just to live and then you're getting taxed at 40%. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing. But interesting question, King of Reno. Credit there. Would being married diminish your YouTube? If we could travel around together and like, the thing is, I always have to hold the camera up to myself, but I think it's more interesting if somebody else is holding the camera and I can step back a bit and you can see like all of me, and as I'm talking to somebody, I think that's interesting. I would want to try it at least. You may be new to what it is. No one judges if you know anything. You may be surprised that is nothing new. You spent so many years in Korea. Yes, 22 years. Would love to hear if you had any more stories from your... Okay. I could talk about my baby Rudies from Korea. Anyway, it's ancient history. Yeah, because there's some pretty interesting stories there. Okay, I'll make a note of that, okay? I'll make a note of that. Video about Korean baby-roonies, okay? Because I never really talked about that. I talked about my Filipina baby-roonies. Video about Korean girlfriends in the past. Okay. I'll see if it turns into anything. Okay. Yeah. I don't have Trump falls. JD Vance takes over. Worst horror story yet. The Prince of Eyeliner. Okay. I can't love guys who are covering up Epstein's scandal. Calls me weak and stupid for caring and probably looking up. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. If you were the one standing between all of America knowing the Epstein scandal, okay, but there's a guy over here who killed JFK, and he said, you can show them that list, but we're going to kill you afterwards. Then what are you going to do? That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing it from the full range of what Trump is probably having to deal with right now. Who did Tim K sell his channel to? Dream Filipina, I think. Yeah, Dream. I think it's called Dream Date or Dream Filipina. Some dating website called Dream something. Is there a vacuum left by every man? Yeah, but who's taking it is what's that guy with the goatee? What's his name? I forgot his name. Anyone know his name? Anyone know what I'm talking about? If Trump on the list, Jill will have ousted it of that. Tim K has no loyalty to his viewers, pretty much flipped them off. But maybe it was part of the agreements. You know what I'm saying? That's he's not allowed to say goodbye, because if he said goodbye, maybe a lot of people unsubscribe, and then he had to sell it for less. They don't care. It's the national motto of the Philippines. Foreigners got thrown in prison for verbal abuse decided to break off my 5-year because of this. Whoa. I don't want the U.S. feeling, hey, man, being single is underrated, man. I'll tell you that much. You need to follow up with that girl tonight. Reality is we should be shocked if you know nothing new about him. Him being Trump. Many people won tonight, but they robbed him with a draw. What? Okay. Okay. You know boxing then, because I see boxing. I can't tell points. I went there to PH. Avoid the rules of US. If you get married, you'll have 20,000 at your wedding. Yeah. Why do people get, I don't know. Hayden wants to do the wedding thing. I don't know. It's just not me, I can't imagine him dressing up in a suit and tie walking down the aisle. If YouTube suddenly disappears, would you be able to survive? No, I'd be screwed. I'd have to, unless I think of something else, right? I'd be screwed, basically. I'd have to rely on John here to take care of me on a tour, because he'll feed me and put me in hotels if I travel with him. Maybe Gretel's. Her name is Gretel's. What was her name? Grethel? Oh, I put it in there. Anyway, I don't think Trump is one of the message clients, but Dem says it's a dark world out there. It's a very dark world, yeah, especially in America. Scotty, is your turn. She said the coworkers didn't like her. I don't know the details. Keep up the good work out there, amen. Brett, thank you, sir. I've been to many places in PH, and my final choice for long-term is Cebu. What do you think? Well, Cebu is like number one when it comes to convenience, because you can get anywhere you want from the airport or the ferries. And that is the beauty of Cebu. There's everything there. If you like craft beer, there's the most craft beer places are there. If you want a nice mall, there's the most malls are there. You could do Manila, but you got parking lot traffic and you got a mess for an airport. Cebu is Manila light. You got all the conveniences without the crap. What country was that guy from that's in jail? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess England, but I'm not sure. Because you're a pro is why, and funny as hell, and it's only money. You can't take money with you when you die. Can I ask how old you are? I mean, you could be 80, you could be 40. I'm just asking a basic round, you don't have to say the exact. Hey, Jane, the ultimate Filipino. I like your video about me. She did a video about me. What was it called? Baby Roonies or something like that? Hey, happy Sunday. Does the Prosty Annulus with only one leg ever get action? There are guys who like freaks. I mean, I've met guys who they want to get the pregnant guy. They want to get the midget girl, or and they want the girl with one leg, And so, yeah, she gets action. She gets action from the freaks, the guys who want that kind of thing. The midgets. Some guys are attracted to midgets. They don't want to marry a midget. They just want to get a midget in the sack. There are guys like this in Angeles. It's hard to be honest. Truth these days is but can still find a diamond in the rough. Yep, definitely a diamond in the old rough. All the when I'm vlogging from a different country, the PH my channel is dying. When I'm vlogging from a different country, oh shit, okay. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. We'll see. Obama and Hillary exposed by Tulsi for being the mastermind of Falk Asian collusion. I'm not surprised. You can't believe anything political. I mean, it's all. I'm a true conservative. I just don't fall for Trump being the savior. Okay, he's just as corrupt as the last guy. Never mind him being corrupt. Look what he's doing. Look what he's actually doing. Okay, is he kicking out all the illegals? Yes. Is he finding the big healthcare scam? Yes. Okay, and he's doing all these other things too. Now, don't look at he's perfect, right? But is he sort of putting, because America was in the wrong direction, okay? But is he putting it more in the right direction? Not 100% perfect in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? But Trump is meeting the PH president next week. Okay, very good. See what happens. Can't you do Cambodia, Vietnam until we get more clarity on the new law? Yeah, but I have an apartment here and I signed a lease, right? So, and then I plan to go to the dippiest of Sir Dipolots next. And then after that, we'll see. I wouldn't mind like, okay, a few more months here, and then I'll do 6 months in the dippiest of Sir Dipolots. And then I'll go to Angeles for like a month, and then I'll get the hell out of Dodgy Dodge. That's ideally. Yeah, I think so too. Old doggy, yeah, good man. He's the president of the U.S. He can protect himself from a shooter. Won't release because he's found out he's on the list. Even Elon said he's on the list. We'll see. We'll see. If Trump was guilty on the Epstein, the Democrats would have used that when they were on power to put him in jail. That is true. But it hasn't been released, right? So lots of Filipinos in Dubai working customer service, and they do excellent job. In Dubai, yeah. There's how many are there? Yeah, so good for them. Be careful of that girl, Scotty. Maybe she have a boyfriend or married. Oh no, she was too young to be married. The Penang single moms, you should know that, Scotty boy. Of course. I don't mind a single mom. You know. Jane, great video on the regular guy. Oh, Spanish latte. That's what it is. Yeah. The full range is Trump is a nut job, but they're all nut jobs. I mean, who wants to be president? You'd have to be a nut job to want to be president. I watch the video regularly. Yeah. Whereas don't like her because she's flirty, popular foreigners. Possible. What city visited had the best food? Well, I'm a tuna guy. Tuna is my favorite fish, and I didn't have tuna when I was in Gensan, but I thought about living in Gensan, General Santos, specifically because it's the tuna capital and I could have tuna every day. Yeah, it's so smoky outside. I don't know if you can see it on video, but it's so freaking smoky. And I can even smell the smoke. Cracks me up hearing why so many people believe in everything they hear about public drama. Why even keep it up? All you hear is cover-ups. Yeah, and later the story changes, you know, and yeah. Hey, thanks. Hey, Billy Captino, man, thanks. Have a drink on me, Scotty boy. Hey, thanks, man. I'll get one more. Thanks, man. The great Captain Billy Jackie boy. Thanks. Thank you, my friend. Jane is a good girl. 42. John. Okay. Okay. Well, I won't ask any more questions like what you do for a living and stuff. But if we meet up, yeah, we'll travel together. Someone pays for your wedding, will you do it? No. Even if it's free. Because the thing is, I didn't even think about it. I have to pay for the damn wedding. I'm just not a wedding kind of guy. Any tip on how to make long-term friends in the Philippines? That's actually a really good question. How to make long-term friends? Like when I was in Korea, I was teaching there for a long time. So I was an expat there, the same as I'm an expat here. And the way I made friends there was that I would have a friend and he would have friends. And so I'd meet his friends and maybe I'd click with, because, you know, I am the way I am. I'm not Mr. Social. I'm not Mr. Antisocial, but I am the way I am. And so I'd click with one of that guy's friends, you know? And so we would turn into friends. It's kind of like that. It just sort of happens. But I mean, the worst thing you can do is just stay in your house. You know what I'm saying? But interesting though, friends are important. Friends are important. Like I got a good buddy here. He actually convinced me to come to Duma. I only meet him once or twice a week, but that's enough. That's enough for me, you know? No wife, happy life. That's a good way of putting it. You know, you sleep alone, you know, you meet girls, you have one-nighters, you meet girls online, you know, you got some excitement going on. I bought Filipino bum shells from lingerie. Does that make me an irredeemable simp? Well, we'll see. I mean, you're only a simp if you get nothing in return. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to meet her, by the way. I'd love to. It'd be pretty cool. Like, I'm here. She's here. We do a live stream together. You know, that'd be pretty cool. So, shout out. My Panay wife says, I am buwang. Every guy wants shit. Yeah, the fascists are building guns, not kicking people out. Did Pacquiao win? It was a draw. Exciting draw. What happens if you break the lease? The landlord pursues immigration and forces you to pay. I'm thinking about getting a lease in Cebu. Yeah, just stick with Airbnb until you're comfortable somewhere. Or if you get a sign a lease somewhere, make sure it's maximum 3 months, not 6 months. 6 months is a very long time when you don't like where you're living, but 3 months is doable. I've had 2 long relationships in the Philippines. They drained me. Now I'm single and so happy to stay like that. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, we learn from our mistakes, you know. Trump got $16 trillion to invest in the U.S. That's 4 times the size of the Canadian economy. $1 trillion to invest in the U.S. I don't know what that means. Elon flipped like a pancake, sad to watch. He wanted the subsidies for his cars, but the thing is, Elon's cars, okay, it's like this. It's 100% electric, right? Why not during a transition period, you know, like a 10, 20-year transition period, have electric, but have gas also as an option because there's gas stations everywhere. Just during this transition period, you know, but he doesn't want to do that. So that's why, you know, a long time ago, there was an engine made that runs on water, but it was squashed. And the guy got murdered who made it. I mean, give me a freaking break, you know, like the guy got freaking murdered. I mean, come on. There's conspiracy out there, man. Just make a water-based engine. In a bit Trump guy, I'm a bit Trump guy, but Scotty, but don't let them stick you on that topic. Yep. Well, I'm open. I'm not an expert on it, but all I have is my opinion. DJT kicking out illegals, great. All prices going up too, great too. More manufacturing jobs in 15 years. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Bacon Girl. I like your name because I love bacon. Scotty, great collaborator. Jane, the ultimate Filipina. Bacon Girl. Thanks, man. You mind if I have a swivviest of Sir Swivel-Lots? Thank you. I'll get one more. I don't like people who cough like that. Give me a break. Hello. I get one more. Send me appel. All right. She's like looking around. There's 2 people here. Come on, focus, lady, focus. Where's the smoke? There's fire. Yes. Sorry, I'm kind of blind. Forgive the spelling. Okay, no sweat, man. John, 45. Well, you said 42, and now it's 45. There's 12 plus for profit slaves. They want to reopen the Philippines up again. You know, the ones they used to run black chain gangs out of. Hey, you can take this. Thank you. You can take this too. Thanks. Would you mind seeing more driving videos in small towns? Hidden places that may be much slower tempo? I think I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll email. Okay. I don't like to give out specifics on here. Sure. Have a blessed night. I'll buy you a beer, but don't have my PayPal link to this account. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. John's an interesting guy. Very ambitious. He wants to travel Mindanao, which is cool. I'm an expert on Mindanao. Scotty boy, which lucky girl was your ex and her experience was it? I don't want to say, but yeah, my ex was on Simi Boy's video. Yeah, but I don't want to say for her own safety. I mean, what do I care, right? It's between them, right? But her own safety. I mean, she's a good girl. Enjoy your night there. Videos are coming. Hey, John. Okay, man. Jasper the Gerbil. Okay. Paid to play good or ripped off. Where is your favorite gym to work out? I'm doing I do drop-ins because I only do once a week, so it's not worth it to join a gym. But I'm trying different gyms. I'm gonna try TM Gym next in Valencia. In fact, it's directly up this road here. The poverty porn works, but should just be fair, as in he makes a ton. Yeah, Maybe he's paying the girl. I don't know. The girl I know is not paid, but she's middle class, so she doesn't need. I mean, she's got her own laptop and stuff. Epstein got arrested under Biden, meaning they could have Trump in jail if he was guilty. Epstein died in jail. Yeah. Spee, if I came to the Philly Willy, would you give me some good YouTube beginner tips and bits? I'm wanting to start a channel to sustain life. No, I will not give you tips, and I'll tell you exactly why. I've given lots of people tips, and none of them ever listen to me. So it's a big waste of time for Scotty Boy. There are Filipinas married in a very young age, Scotty Boy. Maybe you don't know that. There are Filipinas married in a very young age. Well, what's young? I mean, young could be any age. Well, what do you mean exactly? What age? You mean at 18? They get married at 18? A lot of them just pump out the baby, and then they don't actually get married to the guy. That British expat that has the channel was scammed when he first came to the Philippines. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of guys get scammed, and it's not really scammed. You gave your money to the girl, right? And it's like if you have a daughter and she brings home some boyfriend when she's 18, right? And it's like everyone from you, your wife, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, neighbors, everyone sees this guy's an asshole. But she, your daughter, sees he's the greatest guy in the world. It's like she's blind with love. And the British expat was blind with love, right? So, but we learn from our mistakes, and then we die, and then we're dust in the wind, so it doesn't really matter. Question, why do they never come back to ask customers if they need anything? Not only that, they're staring at their TikTok on their phone while I'm trying to get their attention. Kills me. They never ask you anything. They do that even in the fancy places. Because the bottom line is you could have a t-shirt with the Filipino flag, and under the flag it says, "We don't care. We don't care." And when you come here, it's good to know that so that you don't expect too much. Like if you're coming from America, if you're expecting things to be like America, it's good you come here, but it's good if you have an idea that, things are island style here, like more chill, There's pros and cons with the chill. So it's good to look at the pros and cons, not just the cons. Scotty, Tom from me from Masbate in LA and Parak. Oh, you're from Masbate. Cool, man. What's life like living in Masbate? I'd love to know. Scotty, the problem with the water-based engine is highly explosive. You need to turn the water into hydrogen first. Oh, okay. Well, then why did they kill the guy? That's my question. Why did they murder the guy? Scotty boy, I like the way you think. David, thank you, sir. Scotty, great to see you. You are looking good and totally relaxed. Thank you, sir. Foreign investment under the Trumpster. Am I behind here? I think I'm behind. Elo is building, testing for Mars. Elon. Yeah, multiple A, tunneling. Yeah. I think he's an extraterrestrial. There's no way that guy's human. Trump also paid $50 billion to track all Americans called Palantir. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because if Trump didn't do it, I mean, whoever was there, I mean, what's her name? The camel toe would have done it. He sold out to Israel, but they all sell out to Israel. He's also pushing stable coin. Yeah, that's weird. Which is CBDC rename. Yeah, but that's going to come whether Trump's in office or not. John is pretty anxious to meet you. Will he bring his rainbow flag with him? No. He's probably a cool dude. Most of the car corpse giving up hydrogen-powered cars. Your ex played Sim perfectly. She was very good. How do you know which one was the ex? Have you seen the Filipina P channel? Oh, yeah, many times, yeah. I don't really watch her, but I watched the one where she was talking about the guy who's in jail. Just joined. Hey, Kingy boy, tan and hair. Yes. Quite a haircut I got, I know. Thank you, King B. Can you play the lottery there? I don't think so, but I don't know for a fact. Rockets and more. The Mars exhibitors' first few waves will be few humans. Subsidies now and futures on. No loyalty. Yep. Biden had nothing to do with the Epstein crap. It was all Trump. Okay. 97 knows all. Very good. Maybe John could be the cameraman. Maybe, but if he's paying, I don't think he wants to work, right? There was a lottery, but there are many fake lotteries, so be careful. Love how the right wingers rewrite history to fit their worldview. Right wingers. But you got to admit, I mean, let's be honest and fair, and I really respect people who can see both sides. The left wingers want men to compete in women's sports. That's not true. Epstein was arrested while Trump was president. Then he died in prison under Trump's watch. Never give everything. Never give your whole world to your Filipino. If you have, we never know what will happen. Don't be stupid. Yep. You got to, raise them up and pay the price. That's all I got to say with the Filipinos. You ever notice that Australians are anti-American and anti-Trump? I have noticed that, yes. The few that I've met. Said even the poorest of people in the Philly have the latest cell phones. That's very true. It's unbelievable. It's like you can barely afford dinner, but everyone in your family, from the dad to the wife to the 5 kids, they all have a cell phone. You should do a collab with Sunshine Shoulders. I was staying at his guest house and I wondered why didn't we do a collab? You know, like when I was there, he always seemed busy with his family. That's why I didn't want to ask him. Right? You believe that shit coming from Fox? No. But you got to listen to the words and then realize what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. But whether it's from Fox or CNN is totally irrelevant. It depends on the actual words being spoken. I mean, like if you're on the left and Fox says that the environment is made up of oxygen, the left would still not believe it. You know what I'm saying? Or oxygen is made up, or water is made of hydrogen and H2O. The left would still not believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to listen to the words and realize what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Who the publisher is completely irrelevant. Did you used to dye your hair black? I do like that too. No, I'm using that shampoo somebody recommended on another live. I'm using it and it's working. Does it look white? I don't know. If it's not on here, it looks dark. So it's working. What's it called? GX or something like that? I can't remember what my shampoo is called. Where are you right now? Coming to Manila, Angeles soon. I'm in the doomiest of dooms. Oh, you're going to Angeles. I do envy you, man. I wish I could meet up with you there. I'm part of the pro-Trump Australian Alliance. Cool, man. Very cool. Or whether Philippines is the most dangerous in the world, in my opinion, being there, I'd say it is. There's no way. Like, you got Mexico, you got Brazil. I mean, no way. This is so safe here, man. I am Australian and we love Trump over. Yep. I agree with you. Both sides, left, right, are corrupt. It doesn't matter. Very true. But, right, what can you do about it? You know, we're all slaves. All we can do is live our life. When it comes to political accountability, there's always more questions than answers. Yes. Yeah, there is never an answer. Because when the answer comes, more questions come. Like and sub. Hey, Jing Jabat. It looks like white gray. I like the 5-minute shampoo hair color. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I forgot the name of it though. Yeah, it kind of looks like dark here, right? And then white up here. But actually, in real life, it's all dark. Yeah. Anyway, I'm growing it. Area there, Philly, there are heavy Muslims. Yeah, there are many Muslims in some parts of the Philly, yeah. Freebies. Philippines has natural disaster galore. It does, yep. But, you know, like a lot of guys say they don't want to live in Leyte because they got, what is it called? Typhoons or whatever, hurricanes. So you just stay inside your house. The rain ends, the typhoon ends, and you go back outside again. I notice humans' ability to be critical thinking is lacking big time. Yep. Well, I call them CNN brains. It's like people believe whatever they hear, and they don't think for themselves. I feel unsafe here in the Philippines. Okay. Well, what city are you in? Because it depends what city. If you're in Manila, maybe I feel unsafe too. Maybe I feel unsafe leaving, if I left my keys, like today, I left the keys in my scooter for 4 hours. The keys were still there because I was in Valencia. But if I was in Tondo, the keys would have been gone, the bike would have been gone, and I'd been screwed, right? So it depends where in the Philippines you are. SM, Mindanao, lots of Muslims. There is no, Southwest. Yeah, but I was there. You saw my video. I was there in Zamboanga. I drove down there on a bike through the mountains and never had a problemo. But would I want to live there? No. No, I'm heavily Christian. I'm waiting for virginity until marriage. Natural does add to the adventure if you want a 5-star. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's I 100% agree with you. Yeah, it adds to the adventure. You have a typhoon. I'm excited. You have an earthquake. Awesome. I think that a comfortable lifestyle makes you weak, makes humans weak. I mean, nothing against people who have the white picket fence lifestyle, but I'm just saying, from a natural perspective, it makes people weak, right? And there's some saying, like, I forgot what it is, like, good life makes you weak, weak makes blah blah, and then it's something like that. But it's like when times are tough, it makes people tough, and it makes times better. I've been a resistant to propaganda since, yeah. Okay. Was just another demonstration of how he is. Yeah. Go to war. Right. Exactly. 3-hour live stream. Is it 3 hours? Damn, man. It is. Wow. I'm surprised. Time flies. Jackie boy. Hey, your bike would be gone in a minute. Exactly. You have to take a photo of your phone, your ID and passport. Only keep your money in your pocket. If you plan, yeah, that's a good idea. The rest of your money keep in your bottom. Yeah, that's actually a very good idea. Most people only think of crime and the stats rather than the whole picture. Yes, exactly. Because if you're going to say Philippines is dangerous or whatever for tourists, okay, well, it depends 100% on exact. It's like if you're in America, okay, America's dangerous. Well, what if you're in Wisconsin, right? As opposed to the slums of Chicago, And it's the same thing here. You just got to know. You just got to know exactly the specific locations within the country. 1% of the locations may be dangerous. And just is very safe from typhoons. Is protected by mountains. Yep, exactly. Most crimes of opportunity in the Philly Willy. Yep. Like a foreigner has his house broken into. Okay, how did they get in? They got in through the Jalasai blinds or whatever you call them, right? The Filipino style blinds. Well, of course, a mouse could enter your house through those Jalasai blinds, right? Of course, if you live there and you're a foreigner, you got to realize you got to take a little bit extra precaution. Like have a gate. It's the main thing. Have a gate. Make it difficult for people to get into your house. Smoking cigarettes in the Philippines? Oh, they don't care. No. You're not supposed to smoke inside, but you could smoke it anywhere you want. Nobody's going to care. These are not CBCDs. Okay, there is a bill to prevent you. Good, I hope it comes through. South side of Chicago, St. Louis, Brownsville, it's dangerous too. Yep. Exactly. Every country has its dangerous areas and its safe areas. But these people who make these most dangerous countries, they're relying on people's simplicity. Because they know people don't think. I'm okay with splitting North America. All conservatives move to Canada. Liberals to the US. That would be the perfect world. Well, why not the other way around? I mean, Canada's basically already liberal. Hard time makes strong men. Strong men make good times. Yeah, right. Weak men make hard times. Yes. Precisely. And we're in this era now where we got good times making weak men, right? And men these days, they're afraid of mosquitoes. I mean, It's like I got someone trolling me saying that I am, what is it? I'm not monetized, right? I mean, the guy's morbidly obese. He's got a wife and child, right? And he doesn't want to take care of his obesity. And he wants to spend time on trolling me instead of spending time with his wife and child. Well, that's on you. That's on you. That's to your own detriment. But that's weak times, you know. It's weak times make weak men, like the people there in Filipinas. Men that look for non-smokers, but many Filipino men, yep, especially the labors. Yes. Only thing I don't like about the pH is I wear a CPAP machine when I sleep, and I have to use filtered water to rinse it. But other than that, I love the CPAP machine. Okay. I'm still monetized. Yes. The trolls love to spread rumors, you know. But I'm still monetized. But this probably not monetized because they got the copyright music here. I'll just finish this beer and then we'll cut things out. I think they're closing up shop here. Scotty Boy probably keeps moving around so much to avoid paying up these Filipinos. They figure they will play the long game on him when they wake up. Huh, okay. You're going to Goldfinger show? I hear he wants it. I'm sure he does. But the thing is, you know, if I get interviewed on somebody else's channel, I have nothing to gain and everything to lose, right? I mean, I don't know what's going to be asked. I have no control over the editing. I have no control over the comments. I have no control over who comments, right? But if it's my own channel, I got about 200 people on the block list or the hidden list, right? I got words, specific words, where if someone says this word, it doesn't show up, right? So I've got complete control if I'm on my own channel. As soon as I go on someone else's channel, you know, it's the hyenas come out, you know. Did you see Chris in Cebu made a comment on here? The OG Chris of Cebu, Chris in Cebu. I hope so. I'd love to meet up with that guy. Hello from Angeles City, man. Cool, man. I miss Angeles. My highest views on live streams were all in Angeles, all of them. Like way more if I'm in Angeles. Beans makes it illegal to kill any animal, even a fish. Ah, yeah, right. I'm from Alberta, and it's very conservative. Yep, that's why I like Alberta. Aussie flag in the back. Oh, is that the Aussie? Is that the Aussie flag right there? These days, you don't know if the person is male or female. The jury judge couldn't define what is a woman. That's the leftists. You know, that is the thing with the leftists. It's like whenever they make a point, it's like, yeah, but dude, you think men are women. I mean, how can I take you seriously? Let's own the Democrats. Yep. Scotty Boy, probably move around so much, avoid paying the Filipinas. They try to play the long game. I think I read that already. Days before my flight to Terminal 3. Oh, that's the terminal where you can get the bus up to Angeles. Are you going to Angeles? Scotty Boy is on it. Your Paul community is good stuff, bro. Must be a critical thinker. And there's so much Trump derangement syndrome. Yep. I'm a smoker. And what I hate most in the Philippines is when they don't allow smoking even outside. Even outside? Damn, huh? Jeez, even outside? Damn. Well, I've never seen that. Would like to see you check out Davao. I've never been there. I made, I think, 2 videos in Davao. I got a lot of matches there. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Interesting. No one talks about Davao. Okay. I like that whole southern area there. Davao up to Tegum. Oh, no. General Santos, Digos, Davao, Panabo, Tegum. I like that whole area. Goldfinger is dodgy. Would you trust him? I don't know if I trust him or not, but the point is I have nothing to gain. Okay, that's one thing. And the other thing is I have everything to lose if I'm on someone else's live. So I got to really trust the guy if I'm going to be on his live. I do Mike Retirement. What's his name? That's the channel name, Mike Retirements. Why I don't know his channel name? Mike Retirement something. Now that JJ Bull is in Thailand for good, can you tell us what rubbed you the wrong way? Oh, when I was getting trolled, I was monitoring things, and he was one guy who was actually very friendly with them, right? Yeah. So that's fine. That's cool, but I'm not going to be friends with him. I mean, you chose what side you're on, okay? You chose your side. You chose that side. You want to be friends with that side. Whereas the guys I know, you know, they totally ignored them, wanted nothing to do with them. But JJ wasn't that way. He wanted to be friends with them. Okay? I saw in the comment section of the videos and whatnot, they were friendly with each other. And the chats, the live streams, they were friendly with each other, right? So he chose his side, right? Okay, well, that was on my side. I'm on the other side, okay? So, you know, you're going to do that. You know, it shows who you truly are. Okay, you are who you are. I'm not going to say what I think, but that's who you are. Okay, so you know, I'm not going to be friends. I'm not going to trust. I don't like that Joe Gilbert had him on his video, but I'm friends with Joe Gilbert, so I'll trust Joe Gilbert. But that guy is not to be trusted. Everything is illegal in the Philippines. Enforcement depends on whether they like you or not. Exactly, 100%. You nailed it. Gold member is harmless. He's harmless. But is he on top of things? It's not about being harmless. It's like, are you on top of things? You know? These motorbikes. Like, I remember he was doing a live stream with Old Dog. And Old Dog is saying, like, oh, you want to delete that comment there. Right? And Goldfinger's like, oh, what comment? What, where? Like, come on, man. Come on. Read the comments. There's something wrong there. Delete it. You know? So that's the thing. You know, I gotta trust the guy who I'm talking to. Mike is a good guy. Mike is a very good guy. Yes. Davao is very clean city. They're very rough smoking first time. Ah, Davao. Yes. Where Heidi and George on your side? I would say yes. Borderline, but I'd say yes. Sorry. I'll be moving to the Philippines in November. Really enjoying your driving around the Philippines on the scooter. Your taste in the city is very different from mine, but I appreciate your opinion. Hey, JP, man. Can you give one example of what you mean? I just out of curiosity. I saw a big cut of meat sold in the markets covered with flies. They had to move the flies to uncover the meat. Dang, man. And is vaping thing in the Phils? That's quite common here. Yeah, very common, even especially in the slums. The fresh haircut looks good. Hey, Frank, thanks, man. Have you stayed in Davao City for a couple of months? Have you? No. I think maximum was a week I was there. I chose myself, and I've taken a few shots for it, but I stand. Hayden is a good man. He chose his side, and I respect that. I'm 90% for Trump, but him attacking his supporters for caring about Epstein case is a deal breaker. Yeah, but you got to look at his side. What's you know, like the thing is, I keep saying it's like maybe he's got his life on the line here. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking out for his own life, so he doesn't end up like who's that president who got shot? You know, in the 60s, right? And the truth, maybe he wants to release this, right? But he's got to deal with these guys behind the scenes who are saying, you can do it, but you're toast. 2 weeks, Joey. So is it going to be harder to vlog there now with the new law? I think so, but the reality will come out when the vloggers are doing what they do, right? And we'll see what happens. They get punishment, the whole thing goes under the table, we'll see. Would you do an interview with Heidi and George? I bet they'd love to have you at least. I never thought about going on their channel, but I don't know. I'd meet up with them at like SM Mall or something like that, but I don't know if I'd go on their show. My friend Stu is in Angeles right now. Oh, the great Stu, man. Cool. Thinking about moving to Davao, start my PH adventure. Okay, why do you choose Davao? Just out of curiosity. That's it, yeah. Be the next JFK. Yeah, when Trump called me stupid and weak for caring about locking up kid Reds, he lost my support. Are you saying Trump called you? I think Angelus is the coolest spot in the Philly Willy. I think so. It's always got action going on, and I like it. It's like you got MacArthur to SM. You got everything there, right? So it's really efficient. So yeah, that's really interesting. Like Angelus is interesting. Not only the nightlife, but they have the best Western food. Exactly. Foreign food there, yeah. Hey, Alana, thank you, Alana. Swibby whibs to the great Alana. My dream is to meet the great Alana. That is my dream. But maybe it's only a dream and it'll never be true. Are you still riding a scooter or motorcycle around? Yep. It's right there, right outside, right there, 2 meters away from me. I'll show you. Yeah. There. Can you see it? Yeah. The great Boogie Berg, man. Boogie Berg. Let me see. Have friends of friends there, expats from Texas. I'm sure they're great people. Texans are always good people. And I would say military guys are always good people too. 3 days enough? I'm out to provinces, city life. You want to check out the province for 3 days? Trump called every MAGA, still believe in Epstein is stupid. Yeah, but he's walking a fine line, I think. He's getting a lot of pressure to release it, and he's getting a lot of pressure here to not release it. So just let him do what he does. We'll see what he does, but don't be on this side, because we don't know what's happening on this side with the Trumpster. Are you drinking San Miguel? Oh, yes, I am. I'm not really into drinking anymore. Yeah, I used to down San Miguel all day, but now I can't do it because German beer spoiled me. You know, once you go German beer, it's like women who go to black guys. You know, once you go black, you can't go back. And once you go German beer, you just can't go back to like normal beer. If you have nothing to hide, there's no reason to release the files. No, but maybe other people who are in powerful positions have something to hide, and they're going to make sure he's dead, like JFK, if he does release them. That's the point. Trump lost my support years ago. He is another corrupt politician, only in control to enrich himself. Coins on the coin. Yep. I know I didn't like that either, but you're not going to get the perfect president, right? I mean, you're just not going to get the perfect president. What's there not to like about Trump? Cheap gas, low inflation, egg prices down, groceries prices down. Okay, well, there you go. Was surprised how low call is. COL is in Davao. Okay, I don't know what call is. Is that the place you always low on customers? Is that the place you at? No, it's got its high times and low times here. Today's Sunday evening. It's not really busy. If you're here on like Friday night, you can't get a seat. That'd be like Makati. No, some bars are even closed on Sunday because it's so always quiet on Sunday. No, I prefer the forest and barangay life with the city not too far away. Yep, I agree with you. You're saying, but it depends. It helps if you got a good Babe Rooney with you. If you're saying Trump is lying to us because he's being blackmailed, that's even worse. No, because it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant if it's Trump, because if it was Obama or Camel Toe, it would be the exact same situation. So, I mean, I like Kosterizer. Okay, Kosterizer. I think Scotty has a good point. Trump could be in danger to let. Yeah. Well, he could be shot in the back of the head. That's the whole point. I just saw Jess in the Philippines moved to the U.S. with a new husband. Jess in the Philippines. Okay, good. Probably met her husband from like the best way to score like a foreign dude for the Filipinas, like start a YouTube channel. You know, that's the thing. Like I've talked to some Filipinas, like you're pretty, like start a YouTube channel. Like, no, I can't do it. And of course, the last thing we need is more Filipinas doing stupid live streams. But Trump called those who care about Epstein case weak and stupid. He also called them his former supporters. Yeah, but the way I see it is that he's dealing with having to manage both sides and he's trying to do the best he can, but I don't agree with that either. Cost of living is good in Davao. The policy is like movie, it's all an act. Yes, exactly. Good night, Scotty. I'm making chop suey. Hey, man. Hey, that's the good thing about Bantayan is if I was there, I could come over and have chop suey tonight with the great Haydino. I wish you would change his name, Hayden. No pressure. I wish you would change your name to like Bantayan guy or something like that. They almost killed him twice. Trump is only president who lost wealth. That's true. But then he came out with some stable coin or something. Are you going to do a follow-up interview with the British YouTuber in Duma? He made a video. No, I don't really like doing videos with other people, but we'll see. We'll see. Stop C on about boring politicians. Yep. I agree. Have you seen P's new video on where a guy got imprisoned? Yep, I saw. I'm not down. I am not down with this. Trump actually signed an executive order to Pam Bondi to release all Epstein files 2 days ago. Good. You're 80. You're 80. You're not going to live forever. Do the right thing. Oh, you're talking about the Trumpster, yeah. The Global Alliance asked Trump to help him end the globalists take over the world. Trust the plan. 8 years now, even when I had no money, unemployed for a short time, they stuck with me. Oh, very good. Talk about the Bay Baroonies. I don't think about someone is threatening Trump's life. They might be blackmailing him if they have proof. He did stuff with little... We'll see. We'll see. The truth eventually will always come out. All this politics talk is lame. I'm here to enjoy life. Joey's a good man. Mr. Positivity. If Kamala knows got elected, things would be very bad. Trump can... Okay, guys. I'm going to... I got to hit the old... I got to get home. Do you think remote workers overseas will take a hit? I think remote workers are pretty smart because they're able to do what they do. And I think they'll use AI to their benefit. But at some point, AI is just going to completely take over. Like, look at it this way. Okay, you got Steven Spielberg making Jurassic Park, okay? So you got, like, a guy who's 1 in a million, okay? He has 1,000 workers, and he has, like, location scenes, right? Okay, $100 million later, he made Jurassic Park, okay? And then, now you got AI making videos, okay? And so some kid in his basement, living in his mom's basement, can make Jurassic Park, right, for $100 in a couple years from now, okay? And that's the thing. That's what's really interesting to me. And so what I think is interesting is I like history, and I would love to make videos of history come to life because there was never a economics of scale for these videos before, right? They're not going to make more money than they cost to make. Anyway, I'm going to end it, guys. I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I'll see you when I see you, my good friends. I am working on another video. It's just taking me longer than expected. And the next video coming out is all about if I leave the Philippines, where am I going to go? Okay, that's it. I'll see you when I see you, my good